that's Pat. All that. It sounded like you fell down a flight of stairs, but you were just adjusting your headset. That doesn't make any sense. Hey, I had the wrong microphone muted, guys. Hey, first day on YouTube. First day on YouTube. Good evening, Ham Radio Happy Hour. Thank you for joining us tonight. We're going to switch the camera right there, and I'm looking right there, not right there, not right there. Yeah, I was muting all these guys in Zoom, and I said, okay, Zoom's muted, I can go live, but I didn't mute this microphone. So after all that, I still get stuff wrong, but that's okay. I don't care. Glad you guys are able to join us tonight. Thank you for joining. I wasn't sure if I even wanted to do this tonight, and I sent an email, I think it was late last week. It might have been Monday. It might have been Monday this week. And I said, hey, just kind of putting the feelers out there, seeing who's in town, who's available, who's willing and able to come on to a stream today. And most of the people who replied back, who are kind of some of our normals, replied back and said, yeah, I'll be around. We'll be here tonight. So, should have, hopefully, we'll see John from Yezu in here. He's not in here yet. The guys from Gigapart said they might be able to stop by. And Randy at Not a Rubicon, he teases me on Twitter, and I invited him, but I haven't heard back from him today either. So I don't know. So we'll see. So we're going to be stuck with a bunch of ham radio guys tonight, if not, and that's okay. That's okay. We're okay with that. So yes, as Josh shared earlier, and hopefully you guys saw my shopping video from earlier today, at the end, before Callum went to bed, which I think was about 4 or 5 hours ago last I talked to him, remember he's 6 hours ahead of me, he said he had sold 15 of the 30 classic antennas that he had set aside for Black Friday. So he had recorded this video for my audience, and while this video plays, I'll go find y'all the link to this. Josh shared it in his live stream. I shared it in my video earlier today. Josh shared it in his live stream last hour. But I want to play this again for you. So here we go.
Okay, we've got another deal for you. So yesterday, when you started your Black Friday thing, Lockie Wen and I came up with the idea of giving you a Rapide special. Okay, now that's sold out in minutes. Your people loved it. So we had a team meeting this morning. What we thought we'd do is give you a classic. So it's the original DX Commander that we all know and love. There's just one small difference, okay, just to shave a little bit off the cost for us while still giving you guys a great deal, is that we're going to ship it, instead of with the regular DX10 wire, we're going to be using this. Now, look, at the beginning of this year, we shipped 500 of these. No complaints at all. It's the same copper wire inside. It's just the jacket's not quite as flexible. I wouldn't want to offer that to like an expedition for the super portable people, but for a permanent install, this is fine. It's a tri-rated cable, 22 conductors. It's great, okay? Just not quite as super flexible as DX10 that everybody loves, all right? That's the only difference. So a classic you can have with the 2 reels. That means you can put a fantastic radial field down. You could put it as an inverted L, so you can get on 80 as well. Use it for your holiday home. Take it away with your trailer. You know, stick it away somewhere you've already got one, you know. Right, so what's the price of this? So we're going to do it. We're going to do basically an 80-metre kit for the same price as the 40s. That's £209. With shipping, it's $45. It's just gone up. I can't do anything about shipping. We don't make a profit on shipping. It comes out at just over $300. I was trying to get it at $300. Couldn't quite hit it, okay? Everything is normal, so you get the new HCL clamps. Is this classic here?
Yeah.
So this is the bag of tricks. HCL clamps, all the stainless hardware, the new Dyneema shock cord. It's absolutely, we're not skimping on the kit at all. All right, so you get that, you get the box of tricks, you know, all the plate set and everything that Lockie does for us. All done and dusted, ready to go, all right? So I've worked it out, it's just over $300. I can't get it under 300. I'm sorry, I'd love to be able to, but it's a kind of a once-a-year thing. We'll pull something out the bag for next year. Back to Jason in the studio. Link to buy is, I don't know where it is. Jason will tell you. Okay, all the best now. Bye-bye.
All right.
Go to my
there it
laptop
is. You guys
and
are
I edit
live.
there too. But I
Y'all
want
are
to
live. Y'all are live. Y'all are live.
Well,
You're on
anyways, so
You're
that's
on
the
YouTube.
plan.
Frank,
was
totally.
Radio.
Building an antenna.
And
he
if
was
you
just
phase
teaching
the
us how to build
arrays
antennas.
together, it'll make the waves
Yes.
bigger.
Don't cross the streams. You can't
Yeah.
cross
See,
the streams.
don't
Never
cross the
cross the
streams.
streams.
That's our secret plan.
Jason, I did it. I
What'd you
couldn't.
do?
I bought a classic tonight.
Good. Yeah. Like I said, Callum hit me up. I don't know, about 4 or 5 hours ago. I don't remember exactly what time it was, and he's like, "Dude, you sold 15 of them already." He goes, "I'm gonna add another 15 in there for a total 30. That's all I can do this year." But he's like, "Dude, we're gonna do this next year. We're gonna do this." He's already planning next year. He had a lot of fun with it. So
That
I
was
think
a great video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
So well.
He did a good job with that. He was very generous with his offer, and he did a good job of promoting it for us. So yeah.
Well, I'm excited about it. I don't know if I'm gonna. I may try to set up a phased array. That's pretty sciencey, though. I don't know.
I don't know if you could do it multiples though, because your distances.
Well, I'll have two
know.
classics. So
Yeah, I know, but you got multiple bands and they need to be at different distances apart.
Right.
Right.
Phased arrays are
Callum was
usually
just-
mono-
it might
one
work.
single band. Yeah, that's right.
They
Yeah.
were just
I mean, you
modeling
could-
phased arrays the other day on his channel.
Right. Yeah,
Was he?
but it's isn't it a single? I mean,
I think so, yeah.
it's a single wire up there. But
He's done it, though.
I thought
He's
he
done-
had two.
he's done 20.
with multiple wires.
Or
On
40.
there?
He's had like 3 expeditions out.
But that doesn't
Oh,
mean he
yeah,
has all
yes.
the wires on him when he sets them up that way. Is my point.
Yeah, I don't know how he had them
You
set
can
up.
set up different. You can build all the
Right.
wires you want to, but only set up 1 or 2 at a time if you want to.
Right.
So it's kind of you don't have to. It's like a hex beam. You don't have to add all 6 wires to it every time you build
Sure.
it. So
I don't add all the
Like an
wires to
F3.
my expedition if I'm just
Yeah.
going out for a couple hours.
right.
If I know I'm just going to work like 20 and 17, I'll put those 2 wires on. You know?
Right. Well, those are probably the best 2 to have right now, honestly.
But he's
That's
got.
right.
Have you guys seen the video that he's got the new plates for the expedition where the
Yes.
wire just slides in it? Oh man!
Mhm.
So I'm gonna
That's
I'm
so
gonna get
cool.
me some of those. That's gonna be
That's ham sexy. It
yes,
is.
it is damn sexy. Yes.
Well, I saw that and I thought, well, it wouldn't be too hard to cut those slots, I guess.
You can sure. I mean, I added an extra element to mine. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
True. I just did that to one of the antennas I'm working on right
But
now.
that's just how it's going to come now. Like if you have it,
Right.
of course you can mod it.
Right.
You know, you get a Dremel tool and just do a small
Right.
one as the entrance, and then make the hole bigger, embiggen
Yeah.
it as you will.
Embiggen it.
Embiggen it.
Take it.
That's a great word. I love
Yeah.
that word.
Yeah.
I just used a hot knife,
Uh,
mellowed it through.
Yeah.
Hey,
so
Rand-
that's-
Ranting Raven's in the chat. Raven, same Discord link as always. If you still have that from last time, feel free to join
Same
us.
Zoom link as
Same
always.
same Zoom link. Pardon me. Yes, Frank. Thank you for the correction. Same
My-
Zoom link as always.
I'm here to help you facilitate this and keep it rolling. That's my
Gotcha.
duty as a
Fancy
co-host.
words.
Yeah, I know you didn't like to. I didn't know you didn't like to invite people out of the waiting room. So I'm glad you're good.
What
for
do you mean?
something, so.
I let Izzo in.
Yeah.
We both support-
You left
had one
James and
job.
you left James and
One
Mike out
job
there.
to
though.
do.
And you let him in.
Yeah.
You
Right.
didn't-
Yeah.
you
One
didn't-
job.
You didn't even bring cigars, Frank.
Oh, I can't
Oh,
smoke in
man.
the house. I can't smoke in the house.
Sure,
It's
you
cold
can. It's your
outside.
house.
You
You
can.
could totally.
Yeah, whose
you could
house?
totally
You
smoke
gotta-
in the house
you
if
gotta
you wanted
ask your
to.
mom or
Yeah. Yeah. He's got to ask his mom.
put
Mom,
a fan in
can I
the
smoke in
window
my
so
house?
it blows out.
I've smoked in my house, and I have a wife.
Mhm.
So I mean, come on.
I noticed
Frank,
she's
no
not
one's
in the
going to
chat yet,
judge him,
though.
man. I mean,
Mhm.
So he
not
can
any more than we
Come
already
on.
do. but-
Ask
Well,
her. Ask her if I've ever. Ask her if I've ever smoked cigars in the house.
I'm going to ask her, do you
Ask her.
let him smoke cigars in the house?
She knew about it. She knew about it well in advance.
Knowing about it does not mean she approves of it.
Vance,
She
or
did not.
she found out-
She did not kick me out or divorce me. So that's good enough for
She
me.
is a very tolerant woman. I'll give her
She
that.
is, yeah. She
Right.
is. She is that. She's apparently into conspiracies with Mike as well, because that's how she showed up in Huntsville.
Well,
So
Well,
Yeah, that
talking
was
about
cool, though.
Mike has the best video on YouTube today.
that battery one, I didn't get to watch it. So I was in the chat like 30
Fail.
minutes before it started, and then I had
Fail.
to go do something. So, but I bought that battery like a week ago.
She's
20 amp hour?
in the chat.
I know she's in the chat.
Look
When
at
was
this.
this?
When was that?
That was, you know when that was? That was when we had I invited all the guys from our Sunday school class at church over for a poker and cigars night. Yeah.
There you go.
Well, if
That's
it was
right.
for the church.
It's for the
yeah,
church,
it was.
exactly.
It was. We were
Yeah.
tired of being Baptists, and we said we're going to go to my house and we're going to smoke cigars and play poker.
And
we
all
did
the
that. We
and
actually-
all the
the-
proceeds in the
Actually-
pot went to Hope.
Was it in the house
help
or did
healthy
you do in the
No,
garage?
it's- No,
Yeah,
it was in the
exactly.
house.
It went
was
to
in the house.
Bombas.
Yes.
Wash socks.
It was in the house.
The Catholic
was
priest
several.
walked down the aisles shaking, smoking up the place.
right?
Yeah.
On Palm
It's like a
Sunday.
Cypress Hill concert when he's done.
That's
Catholic
right.
girls
Yeah.
have all the
That's
fun.
right.
That's right.
That's right.
So
Something like that. But
let's go around the
Uh,
room real fast and see what everyone's drinking and say hello.
okay, Frank, why don't you just take over?
I am. Someone's got to run this.
Co-producer Frank.
Co-producer.
Producer credit.
Mm.
Associate producer.
I actually do, yeah. So I'd said in the email I sent, and even in the description below, I had said, "Hey, let us know what you found. What's the coolest deal you found for Black Friday? Or if you didn't find anything, what were you looking for that you couldn't find?" I know a lot of people had come by. The most requested, I did 3 Black Friday videos this week on this channel, and the most requested items were the G90 and the FT891, both of which are on sale today at various places.
Yep.
But the one that people were asking about, do you think the 705 will go up? No, I don't. And I haven't seen a 705 on sale. So if anyone's seen that, let me know. But I don't think that ever actually happened.
Nope.
So
Just do it. Pull the plug and do it.
so I don't think there's any ICOM stuff on sale.
How long's the 705?
Yes,
been
there
out?
is.
I mean,
There
like
is.
2
There's
years?
a few
What?
things.
What?
ICOM has some mobiles, FM analog mobiles, and some HTs.
Okay.
But
It's
in
like
the
the older stuff.
718, HRO has the ICOM, that great
That's an
entry
older
radio.
thing.
5500.
That is a great entry radio.
Great
Yes,
entry
you're-
radio.
You're correct. Yeah.
Right.
For
I think it's like
100 watts.
620.
Come on.
Yeah.
I don't. You know, a lot
No.
of people hate on that when you compare an 891 and a 718. I like the 718 better than the 891 just for
That's
the
why they
size.
hate on it.
for the size,
Right?
Yeah.
Because
but
it's
it's not as good a
bigger.
radio.
The
Oh God, there he goes.
5100. The 5100 is on sale.
Yes.
Is it? Okay.
Yep.
Did
Under
Zoom change their
500 bucks.
interfaces? These
Oh, is
guys
it?
are not popping on my screen.
No, Josh doesn't have his video on.
Oh,
Well, I
wait.
know
Ooh,
that, but I
Shane
meant
Shane just
admitting.
popped on.
Admitting nothing.
No,
They
what-
let
no.
Shane away from the
There I
airport.
am.
I have
That'll be shortly.
non-video participants are turned off right now, so they're in there
Okay.
now. We can see them now. They're fine.
Am I
So-
good?
Got
well-
another one.
Welcome, guys. The 9700 was on sale. Or no, there you go. Okay. I mean, honestly, the only icon anybody asked me about was the 705, and I didn't see it on sale. People asked about the 891, and they asked about the G90. People always ask about the G90, and Amazon has the G90 for $399 right now. But about an hour after I shared that this morning, I got up really early this morning to record, not to record my video. I just couldn't sleep, so I got up and decided to record my video. And then Radioddity sent that email with the bundle with the H1 cooling rack and CE19 for $399. So they've got the best deal on the G90 right now. Radio.
Amazon's is only for Prime too. You have to be Prime to score
Correct.
$399.
Yes, that's true. That's
so,
true. Yeah.
Oddly enough, I think Radioddity did a little change.
What they do?
The $400 does not get the cooling rack; it gets the kickstand.
Oh.
So I think now I watched your video and I thought you showed the kickstand. But then when I went on my live stream on the Radioddity page, kickstand, no cooling tray. So I don't know.
Maybe they ran out of them.
I want to almost go back and watch your video and see if it showed up on the video.
I thought they discontinued that It was the H1 cooling rack is what I thought it was. I thought they discontinued that when the H2 came out because the H2 has a cover. You don't have to kill your fingers every time you pick it up. But they're still making that H1. I've said Bridgecom has that H1, and several other websites has that H1 too. So
the decapitator, as they call it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Good evening,
4
guys.
times.
What's up, Raven?
Howdy,
Raven.
I got
just
cut
got
4 times.
back from Black Friday shopping. Yep.
Nice. Very cool.
Anything radio related?
No, well, yes and no. I was looking for some speakers, some 1/4-inch jack speakers to run off the back of my my mixer to use for my radio and my YouTube, and to no avail. I'm gonna have to go downtown tomorrow.
Okay.
I just grabbed speakers this past week. They weren't on sale, I don't think.
Yeah, they don't need to be on sale. What would you buy, Jim?
I think they're if you'd asked me an hour ago, I could have told you because I just threw the box out. I want to say they're M Audio. Sweetwater has them. Amazon has them. They're quarter. They come in like 3 sizes. You can get 4-inch, 5-inch, and 8-inch. They have Bluetooth. They have 3 inputs on the back: an 1/8-inch, 1/4-inch, and RCA on the back.
Can you
I'll find it and send you the link.
Yeah, I appreciate that because I've been looking for a few weeks. I've been out of the country. I've been down in the islands, but since I've been back, I've been looking. I couldn't. I know
the name dropping going on there. Wow, down in the islands.
We're down in the islands.
I think I got those from Amazon. Yeah, there they are. Those are Mackie CRX series.
You know what? I think I looked at those.
And I got the 5-inch ones, and they were $183.
Mackie CRX.
So counting the Bluetooth, they got 4 inputs on them.
So is it which size did you get, Jim?
I got the 5-inch ones. Yeah.
That green around the outside doesn't glow.
Yes, I
when they're
hate that.
on,
It's
does it?
ugly as hell, but it's kind of weird. But it's the only ones they had. I've had
glow
M
when they're
Audio,
on, though, right?
Ma'am.
It doesn't glow when they're on, though.
No,
right? It's
no,
just
no.
like neon just there.
It's just there.
Got a
If you're
dance party
motivated with a
lights.
little bit of paint, you could fix that.
Yeah, yeah. All right, thanks a
KK
bunch, Jim. Those I had actually looked at those, and I didn't wasn't sure how well they work. You have a Rodecaster Pro too, though,
Yes.
don't you? And they work well with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right, let's go ahead and go around the room. KK4PAO got his POTA worked all states yesterday. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Excellent.
Pretty cool, huh?
Put
Yeah.
that
Tough
on your
award.
wall.
That is a tough
All right.
award.
So let's start with Frank. That pains me to say that. Let's start with Frank. I'm just kidding. Frank, I'm going to drink that whiskey.
I'm
just telling you right now, I'm going to drink that whiskey. So, you've been saying that. So, I want to know what you're drinking and what you found for Black Friday this year. And if you didn't find it, what you were
I'm
looking
drinking the 4 Roses.
Nice.
This was full yesterday.
Ooh, nice.
I don't doubt it.
And I started drinking. I just poured my first one here. We'll see how far it goes tonight.
Probably the whole bottle.
Yeah.
But
We'll see who goes farther.
Yeah.
Exactly.
For ham radio deals or Black Friday deals, I just been perusing. Nothing I had to buy. I bought a antenna. I bought Adam's antenna before Black Friday, and I think I got the last one.
You got the last one because after I sent you that link, so I bought Adam's 100-watt Unan or Valen or whatever he calls it. His 100-watt kit. And I've been waiting for him to release that, so I bought one. And then like a couple hours later, I'm like, because I'm going to build it on a live stream. So I bought it, and a couple hours later, I was like, you know what? Frank probably wants one. So I hit Frank up. I said, dude, I bought this. I'm going to build it on a live stream. He's like, send me a link. I did. He bought it. And I'm like, oh, I'll buy another one for a giveaway. And I went to go click it, and Amazon went, nah, not happening.
Wait a minute. Does Josh have 3 there?
He's flexing a little bit.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I'm sure Adam sent those to me. But
no, he didn't have to send them to me because we just did the camp out at Thomas Mountain.
Oh, right.
So
yeah, that's right.
That's what's largely in all my antenna giveaways tomorrow.
Yeah.
I've got 5 of his 20 watts. I've got 3 of his 100s. I'm keeping one of the 100s, and then all the other ones from Coffee and Ham Radio, and then all my chameleons and buddy pole.
Nice.
Yeah, so I just bought one, and I thought about buying a second one for giveaway, but they were gone. But hey, hats off to him. I'm glad he sold them all.
Brian says bottle races.
That's pretty cool. So
didn't he say he sent like a 60 or like 100 of them?
I thought he said like 40 or 50. It wasn't 100.
He said 45 pounds worth. So I don't know how many of those.
Whatever that weight
is. It's like 120 of them. I think.
Yeah, he sent a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, shoot, it doesn't take
for
much.
him.
Power of Twitter, man, because I saw him post that on Twitter, and I'm like, oh, really?
I did post it on the channel.
Okay.
Well, because he posted, I thought he was going to wait until we did the live stream, but it's fine. So when he posted, I was like, well, shoot, I got to tell everybody about it because they're going to be gone. Like,
yeah, totally. Yeah,
There are people that camp out just his like Amazon page for updates on the stock.
Yeah.
And they were gone. They're out of here.
Yeah. So.
And the greatest shout out ever to happen today on Mike's stream. Boom! Giveaway Hank Radio.
You won a giveaway on Mike's giveaway?
Well,
he did.
The giveaway before this, yes.
One of the
quite legitimate. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought it was rigged too.
Mike said it was fixed before I could say it.
Recall.
Doesn't Mike already have
as one of the giveaway
ham court?
YouTubers are ineligible.
Doesn't Mike already have like pending litigation in ham court already?
I believe so.
Now
you don't have any litigation if you don't show up.
There you go.
What do you think? This is like jury duty? They make you go?
Well, you have to show up.
I don't work for nobody.
So my plan is I'm going to ham it forward. I'm going to take it. I'm going to build the kit. This is a kit.
I'm going to build it wrong, and then I'm going to send it to a ham to fix it.
Yes.
Right.
It's already assembled,
exactly.
Frank.
Right on the nose. Right on the nose.
It's already assembled, Frank.
Well, I'm going to review it and then send it.
There you go.
I'm going to.
You can do whatever you want with it, buddy.
Ham it
Content.
Touch it. It's going to touch it.
It's the first thing I won, and I entered like all y'all's giveaways every time. And this is the first time I won.
Well, I got 13 antennas to give away tomorrow, so you might get lucky.
And you got a shout out in the battery video, so it's a
it was my idea.
Well, I know.
It was an awesome idea.
Mike, I think that was the greatest example of letting the smoke out ever.
Right.
Perfect phrase.
That was a very good day. Very good day.
Good. All right, let's go to Pat.
Oh.
Yeah, you. Next to me, over there.
Yeah,
that guy right there.
This guy?
Yeah, you.
Well, tonight I'm just being basic and drinking some Guinness. It's kind of a go-to.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all right.
And you kind of already said like the Black Friday deals I've been looking at with the Zygu on Radio Oddity with all the bells and whistles for $400.
Yeah.
Last year I actually did the little raffle. I put like $10 in there, and I ended up winning one of those G90s.
Did you?
So,
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Maybe we should all,
I think I bought
live gambling. Maybe we should do live
yeah. I think I bought like $5 last year. I didn't buy any of that this year, but
bruh,
yeah.
I gotta
Yeah, I just put like
may have
$10
to do
in
that
there,
right
and I
now
got
live.
like
Yeah, that's cool that you won
90.
with $10 with the $10 investment.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
So that was awesome. So I guess like ham adjacent, a lot of 3D printers are on like really
Oh,
good
yeah.
deals
Oh,
on
okay.
Amazon
Okay.
right now. Like
Cool.
the Anycubic Mono 4K is like $180. It's a resin printer. So if you want to get in the resin, like that's a really good starter printer. And then a lot of the filament printers are like 100, or even the Anycubic Cobra is like almost $200 off right now. So
Nice. Very
Yeah.
cool. I did a bunch of like camping overland gear stuff, but I didn't get into the 3D printing stuff as far as Black Friday goes. So that's good. I mean, everything's on somewhere something's on Black Friday.
Everything's
So
on sale.
in every industry, but that's cool. That's cool that they did that. I'm surprised there were no, because Gigapart sells 3D printers, but I don't know the brand they sell. I don't know if it's good, bad, middle of the road. I have no idea. But yeah.
I forgot what they sell.
is it
It's on-
Creality?
I don't think it's, well, it might, maybe it is.
They used to.
Crealty's
Maybe-
good.
Maybe it is. Maybe that's the one it is.
Yeah, Crealty's
So,
good.
They've got
Crealty's
2 or
good.
3 models, but I mean, it's on their website normally. I just don't remember it seeing it on their Black Friday page. So,
Yeah.
but I don't know. We'll see. But cool, man. Well, hey, thanks for being here.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you bet. What's up, Jim? How are you?
Oh man, doing great. I'll be glad when this holiday's over. I'm tired of eating all this fancy food. I'll go back to just
Going on
regular
a diet
steak or
tomorrow
something.
morning.
Yeah,
Just
well,
going back to
let's
being
not
basic.
let's not get crazy. Maybe just maybe Monday, a couple weeks from now or something.
Just
Kinda
set your
ease
scale back.
Ease back into it.
Yeah, that's right. Back to dry bread and crackers.
Right.
I haven't seen any really cool ham radio deals that just rocked my world. Nothing I really wanted. I mean, a G90, that's a great price.
Yes.
$600 for an 891 is a good price. I don't need
It
one.
is.
Don't really want one. Same
It
with
is.
the G90. So
You only
my
have
biggest
4.
thing was Jason's stream on Wednesday when you did the Rapide thing. And I'm like, well, hell, I'll get one of those. That'll work for my shop out there. So I grabbed one. And then tonight on Josh, we have the Classic at a super great price. So now I have 2 packages coming from Callum.
Good.
Oh,
Thanks,
nice.
fellas.
You
Appreciate
can send
that.
one to
Good,
Texas
yeah.
if you
Hey,
want
they're-
to.
Yeah.
What would you do
one,
with it?
No one should ever feel buyer's remorse in buying a
Symbol.
DS Commander. They're
Right.
I
they're
know.
fantastic. Yeah.
That's
Josh,
true.
when I got my first one and hooked it up, it was like, oh my God, I can actually hear people talking on
Oh,
this.
yeah.
And it works.
Ham radios.
You get out.
Yeah.
You get
Yeah,
out for
hell
days,
yeah.
man.
It was awesome. So that's been my Black Friday is 2
Yeah.
DX Commanders this week.
And that was all Callum's idea. He hit me up on like sometime last weekend, and he's like, "Hey, I know you're going to do Black Friday videos next week, and I'm thinking about doing this. Do you think it would be popular?" And I'm like, "Hell yeah, it'll be popular. Let me know
Yeah.
what you want to do." So that was all his idea. I didn't go to him and say, "Hey, do you want to discount something, Callum? Do you want to?" That was his idea. He did all that by himself. So
Oh yeah.
So yeah, y'all thank him for that next time you talk to him. That's really cool of him to do. So he apologized to me that he couldn't give me an affiliate link because he says with the discount he wasn't making enough on it. I'm like, dude, I don't care.
Dude, yeah.
As long as
Give
the
everybody
audience
a
gets a
deal.
deal, that's
Yeah,
all I care.
absolutely,
If the
right.
audience gets a deal, really,
And
seriously,
he'll probably
it's fun.
sell out of every one of those specials
Oh, yeah.
I hope
that he's
so.
offered.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I hope
Oh, he sold out of the Rapide that day.
Yeah.
And then after my premiere video this morning, at 1:30 today is when I premiered my video. He sold out 15 of those almost immediately, and he said he had 15 left. So I would imagine by the time Josh's stream ended, I imagine those are gone.
They're probably
So,
gone.
Yeah,
I would not be surprised. And
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
anybody out there who's thinking about pulling the trigger on a DX Commander,
Yeah.
I mean, Josh will tell you, Jason, all these guys will tell you that thing is.
It's awesome. It's a great antenna.
So I did a special live stream where I went to Big Bear, where my dad lives, so about 6,400 feet, pretty high up,
Mhm.
and I set up 4 different antennas that you would take out for QRP, and the last one was the Expedition, and it just rocked. It
Yeah.
was a vast difference between all the others.
What were the others?
It was the MPass 2.0 with
And
the-
that's a good antenna.
No,
I'm happy.
so-
I'm happy with that that antenna. So
Right. So I talked about this on the live stream. The MPass is really fast to set up, right?
Yes.
And then I had Jason KM4 ACK's end fed. I had Adam K6ARK's end fed, and they all did well. Adams and Jason's and the MPass were kind of all on the same ranking, the same level. And then you put the Callum's, the DX Engineering Expedition on there, and it was just a vastly better antenna.
Yeah.
But that's because it's not a compromise, right? It's just straight wire in the air.
Correct.
It takes longer to set up, but it's very, very good. You know, Adam's antenna is super simple. You connect it on the back of your radio and put the wire in the air, and that's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I'm very impressed with all of his stuff.
Yeah.
It's a good antenna for sure. Cool. Thanks, Sarah. Jim, thanks for being here. I'm glad you got one of each of those. So that's great. That's great. Let's see. James, you're next. What's up, buddy?
Not a whole lot. As far as drinking, tonight I'm doing a flaming Dr. Pepper minus
those are good.
Wait,
like a flaming mo.
Cheers on that. No, that's good stuff. Yeah,
that's good stuff.
Wait before you give me the cheers. Minus the flames, minus the alcohol.
Oh.
Womp womp.
So what do you just put a Dr. Pepper in the microwave, or I mean, what do you do?
You leave it open for a week first.
Yeah.
Actually, flaming Dr. Peppers are really good, though.
They are.
Yes, they are. Yeah,
What
they're
is
tasty.
in a flaming Dr. Pepper?
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
I feel I've heard of it, but
It's actually, there's not Dr. Pepper in it. It's some kind of alcoholic drink you light on fire and then you put it out and shoot it, and it's supposed to taste like a Dr. Pepper. But I forget what's in it.
Rum.
It's
like 180 rum or something.
So that's the topper that lights the whole thing off. Usually you take some kind of beer. It's a drop-in thing like a Jaeger bomb. And it's usually like root beer schnapps or some kind of schnapps, and then you put a floater or 151 on it and light that. And you're not really, it's just for show. You don't need to have the floater if you don't want to. Drop it in there and it tastes like Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, it tastes like a Dr. Pepper. It's pretty good.
And Black Friday, Parks on the Air did a really big sale today. You go to a park and you call CQ and you got unlimited contacts for free.
Whoa!
Really good deal. But no, for real,
that is funny.
That was a joke. Okay,
that's very good. That's very good.
Come on, y'all.
I thought you meant. Yeah, I thought you meant that they were just letting you activate the park with one contact. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
okay, all right.
It's unlimited contacts for free.
Unlimited contacts for free.
Come on.
Bad joke.
I did, however, pick up a Razer Cairo Pro streaming webcam, normally about $200. They were on sale on Amazon for about $89. So I said, that price, I want to try it out.
Cool. Let us know how you like it.
I will.
Cool. Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Mike, what's up?
Oh, just doing a live stream right now, and drinking some Jameson in a Johnny Walker glass.
I guess you burned up your studio lights from all the premieres and live streams you've done in the last 2 days because it's dark in that room where you are.
Well, I shut everything off because we all know how much I hate this camera, especially.
It's the ambiance.
But
yeah,
so I did like the typical YouTuber thing. We got the lights shining up the walls in the background. Those are some of those, those free Harbor Freight LEDs.
Yeah, it's got uplights.
That's two of those on the floor.
Yes.
And then I'm up in the streaming game here, boys. If we go to this view,
look at that.
We've got the ambiance there in the back. That's the K&MRD sign that lights up. So we got different things going on here at the Murder Shack.
It's amazing what you can do when you're single and live alone. Mike, I need you to talk to Frank about how the hell to set up your own damn house that you don't share with anybody.
We're gonna have
This is the master bedroom of the house. You guys know that, right? This is my master bedroom.
Yes.
And I'm fully aware that my wife is watching this stream right now.
What's wrong with this? I got all the cool knick-knacks.
You said you weren't smoking. You said you weren't smoking in the house, Frank.
Well, that's smoking.
Yeah.
Jason, you know what it is? Hold on.
Yeah.
Frank has that Yagi. If that doesn't bring a woman in, then guess what? Then she's
That's
just not
gonna
worthy.
Call all the ladies. That's right.
He's not worthy. He's waiting for the good woman who's going to say, "Hey, that's a Yagi back there."
That's right. Yep. That's right.
Is that a Yagi?
One thing I do want to draw attention to really quick. with the addition of these lights, you'll also notice these red lights here. God, I couldn't be a weather guy, huh?
Go get one of those and show it, because
it's stacked on top of 5 Bioenno 30 amp hour batteries.
And N5 SKT I know you can hear me right now. Yes, I'm going to pin your. Here's the thing, Mike. N5 SKT told me in Discord earlier that he didn't know about that box until yesterday.
I'm
like,
I just heard about it yesterday.
Come on.
I haven't been talking about it.
Man, come on. You were talking about, you ordered those batteries on our trip back from Huntsville 2.5 months ago.
Well, that was
I was sitting in the truck with you.
Some people heard that I was making them. They emailed me. One guy saw the Belton video. I don't know how the other guy saw it, and then Don bought one. So I've got one left. I built 5 originally.
All right, show us the box.
All of the parts for 5 more.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box?
I'm going to show you this one. This is the original prototype that I use. This is mine. It's slightly different and slightly better now, but it's you've got a 30 amp hour Bioenno in here. You've got a 20 amp solar charge controller.
Nice.
You've got everything is switched. Everything is fused. Every wire that means. Basically, every wire except for the wire for the LED lights is 12 gauge with 45 amp power poles for the power poles. You got 3 power pole in or out for power. You can charge through any of the red ones and black ones, and you get power. They're both switched, and then this top yellow one goes to the solar charge controller, so you can hook up to 400 watts of solar power. You've got a watt meter here that monitors your fuel gauge and your current consumption, your voltage. It tells you everything you'd ever want to know, the resistance of the battery. And then there's some of these are broken on mine, but you've got LED lights.
Oh my lord,
those are loud and bright.
Well, yeah,
it's gonna do SOS.
Yeah.
I'm not doing SOS again.
I was going to throw that in there.
Oh wow.
So K8MRD LLC is officially a real thing now, and I'm selling these at k8mrd.square.site. So I've only got one left right now.
We'll sell it today.
I'm waiting on one more part that'll probably take a couple weeks, but I'm hoping I can have the next batch. It's only going to be 5, unless
Mike's been banging his head. Mike's been banging his head against a wall, building me a custom box for one of the batteries I gave him. So
I just returned that box today. In fact, I couldn't.
Good. I'm glad you didn't get stuck with it. Good.
No,
Mike, how tight do the batteries fit in that box? The 30
they're
amp
snug.
hours?
They're snug. Like you ain't putting a bigger battery in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you don't need to really worry. I mean, listen, I use it. I've said a million times, I am not gentle on my equipment. If this
neither am I.
KMRD.
But
it's a nice. It's. I like to tease Mike. He and I are pals that way. But it's a really nice looking box. He brought 5 of them that he had built to Belton, and which I had seen his big geek box already. But slight modifications on the one he's selling, and it looks really good. He did. You can tell he put a lot of time and effort into it. So
I hand make all of them.
They look really good.
Them.
What size batteries are you using, Mike?
It's a 30 amp hour Bioenno.
30?
Yep, and a Bioenno charge controller. It also comes with a 6 amp charger when you buy it as well, so you don't have to buy a charger.
The wall charger.
And that's direct power pull, so you can just take it out of the box. They do ship unplugged, so you need to open it up and plug it back in, and then you can charge away. But
that's good.
They've done me good for many years. The one thing that I just changed on it now, I have a different USB port. That's kind of the one thing that's really changed. I'm on the 3rd iteration of that. I just found one that has one USB 3.0, the quick charge thing, and 2 USB-Cs. So you've got three USBs in the same port.
On one port. Oh, that's nice. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
how hard would it be to do USB-C, Mike? Would you be able to up the charging voltage if you went to, or amperage if you went to USB-C?
You mean charging the battery?
He has it.
Whatever you plug into.
Yeah, it's really easy. Speaking
have you thought about that?
He just said he had a USB-C. That's what he just said.
Okay, you did. Okay, sorry, I missed it.
Yeah,
I only saw the USB-A's. I missed that.
He said he had one port that has 2 quick charge 3.0 A's and 1 C.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
All in one.
So
port.
the new batch of these I have, there's 2 USB-Cs, so there's 3 plugs in the same outlet.
Yeah.
And I've been testing them. and I was charging my iPhone at like 1.65 amps.
Nice.
That new Gigaparts box has one USB-C charger, and I plugged it in the deer stand. My phone was at like 20%, and it said it would take like 54 minutes to charge up to 100% with that USB-C, and I'm like,
yeah,
I think I can live with that. That is freaking fast.
So now I'm digging having two on there because I take Little Geek, which isn't. I'm not making that yet because I can't find a solar charge controller that's cheap enough and small enough to fit in there that won't cause RFI.
Talk to me.
But I put I use Little Geek for charging my phone in the field, but now I'm like, well, I've got three freaking. I've got a transmitter or two transmitters and a receiver for the microphone, so that's more USB-C stuff. So it's like everything's going to USB-C. I'd rather have it and not need it, and it's the same price for more. So
right. Well, so okay, so I want to move on to Izzo. I don't want to spend too much time here, but maybe we can circle back to this. So James is asking a question that I'm curious about. Will it charge a MacBook Pro? Now let me preface that because I tried to charge my Dell laptop charges via USB-C, and I tried plugging it into the Gigaparts box last weekend, and it did not work. I think that's a 60-watt charger, and I think I need a 90-watt charger, which they make 90 and 100-watt USB-C chargers, but that's not what's inside the Gigaparts box. So I'd be curious to see. I'd be curious to see what you're using there if it will charge a laptop, Mike.
The laptops, most all the C laptops. Because I have a MacBook Pro and it needs 90 watts.
And 90 watts is what my Dell needs as well. And I'm pretty sure that one in the Gigaparts box is a 60 watt.
So I've got a Dell sitting here and I've got a MacBook Pro sitting here. The MacBook Pro was designed to charge off of USB-C. The Dell has its own power brick with a, DC barrel jack and also a USB-C. And
right.
It charges slower off.
Correct. That's what that's what my Dell has. My Dell has a modular thing, but it also charges off the USB-C port on the side. Yeah. But I think it requires a 90-watt USB-C connection to charge.
It is slower. Using it. Yeah. If you're doing the 60-watt, it probably barely will charge while it's on.
It didn't even recognize the 60-watt.
Okay. Yeah. Did you have it on when you tried that?
It was on. It was on. Yeah. But like it would. There's a light on the front of it that lights up when it's charging, so I could turn it off and see that it's charging still, and it didn't. But that's with the Gigaparts box. But that's just the port that they're choosing to use. And there's a lot of Julian OH8STN did a really cool video about how to charge a Microsoft Surface via a very Frankenstein configuration that he used to get it. Well, it's butt converter into it's power poles into a butt converter into a cigarette lighter adapter into a 90-watt USB-C port. It was really cool the way he did it, and you could pick up all those parts on Amazon for like $30.
Yeah.
But it works. It works. But it didn't. I was hoping that it would work with that Gigaparts box, and it doesn't. So but anyway,
Josh, you kind of did not like the butt converter.
Oh, generally, if I don't have to, I mean, that was the whole point of the Jankopotamus, right? Is that it's 12 volts, it's 12 volts, it's 12 volts. Everything's just right across the line. What do we know about using a buck converter? It creates heat. Heat is lost power. That is just efficiency lost. So if everything's just 12 volts, boom, there you go, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Now, on the USB-C stuff, doesn't the electronics at the USB-C port control how much power is going to come out of that? I mean, you're putting 12 volts into it, so there's got to be some conversion.
Depends on the device. Depends on the device that you're charging.
Yeah. So if the device can take more power, it's going to come out of that port regardless.
I don't know what the upper limit is on USB-C for amperage. Does anybody know?
No.
Somebody said something about 160 watts.
It's higher than USB-A 3.0.
Well, yeah.
But yeah.
Like what kind of amps can you drive through USB-C?
I guess either we pissed Mike off or Suddenlink did because he dropped. I was like, "Who's missing?" I was like, "Oh, Mike went left." So, all right, sure it's his internet. Let's great discussion. We can continue, but let's move on. Let's go to Izzo.
Still the best name of an internet company, Suddenlink.
Suddenly,
Suddenly you're there.
Suddenly it ain't there. Yeah.
All right, sorry, Dodd. Go ahead.
Not a problem. Hey guys, just having a good cigar here. Nice Nicaraguan cigar. We're in the Eskimo ice, so it's about 38 degrees. About 58.
Nice.
About 58 degrees inside here right now.
Oh, cool.
I got to tell you, two things I learned about this whole Black Friday stuff. I'm not sure if everyone else has noticed it. The sales started way before, like they started like back on Sunday and Monday.
I saw some last week, like
Yes,
a week and a half
even
ago.
that.
So yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And so you young guys, help me out because my kids are not listening. So this is a good time if I screw up because they'll yell at me again.
So we're the age of Don's kids. Continue. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Wow.
No.
You remember when you had a Black Friday and you went through the door and had to punch a guy to get his CD?
Those days, back in the day. No.
Back in my day, we had to commit felonies to get our Black Friday.
That's right. We used one paralyzed person. It's
right.
Not, yeah.
You remember when the 1964 and a half Mustang was on Black Friday? I was there.
Hey. All right. I bought
the El Camino. What are you talking
about?
about?
Yeah, El Camino. No. I bought the white. Is it the AirPods? Is that what you call
the Apple
AirPods?
Yeah. Apple, yeah.
I didn't buy the Apple. I bought one of the competitors.
Well, then you can't call them AirPods.
All right, so what do you call them? I can't call them earbuds. I can't
wireless earbuds. Wireless earbuds. Yeah, there you go.
Knock off AirPods.
Yeah, my kids were calling them and they were laughing at me because of the whole generation gap. Yeah. But CNET back on Monday or Tuesday, I'm going through my Twitter feed, and CNET was talking about this, and they were ranking them, and they came in number 2 behind the iPod stuff. I'm sorry, the Apple stuff.
Okay.
So I had a coupon for that. I went over to Amazon and I had another coupon, and I had some points, some of those reward points free. They came in yesterday, and on Wednesday, and I was really happy. Now here's what happens when you so now I'm at work, and now I don't have to worry about wires, because that was the worst thing for me at work.
Oh, they're fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
this old guy is now happy that he doesn't have to trip over wires and all this other stuff anymore, right?
Yeah. Yes.
I've now become up to your level of your generation. I love it. Okay. You guys keep me young. But here's what happens now. So now I'm surfing everywhere. And then I went over to Jason's Amazon store, and I've been looking at solar panels. Now, Jason, I know you got the panels you had out in front of the camper. And I've been kind of holding that. I've been kind of like, I said, I think I want to do that. But then I saw the foldable ones. Now the foldable ones have all been on sale now for the last couple of days. And this whole Black Friday stuff is just driving me crazy, because it's like, do I wait to the spring? Do I just do it now, get it on sale? This stuff is making this old man go crazy. So I said, that's it. I'm just going to wait a little bit, put everything in wish lists. But it's amazing what is out there, even non-ham radio related, that everything is on sale, and that's a good thing. So and I will throw in a quick plug again regarding the DX Commander. Anyone who's listening, mine has been up now for almost 3 years. Knock on wood, I've had no problems, and everybody, everything you hear is true. This is a great antenna. The only thing that the mistake, and I know a few other people made the same mistake, was I cut mine to Cal's. This is back in the day when Cal first came out. I cut my ground wires to Cal. You can't do that because he's operating it differently. He operates differently than I do, different portions of the band. And once I stripped out all those wires and I recut everything, one of those things where, what they say, where you measure twice, cut once. And once I did that, all of a sudden signals came up, and I use it in my bedroom now. The bedroom is where the 705 is, and it's fun with that 705 working off that DX Commander. It is just so again, if anybody is being a little hesitant, you will not regret that DX Commander, regardless of which version you use.
Correct. And people don't realize what type of changes, how much elevation and soil content affect your SWR. So don't go cut your elements for the guy over in England.
Right.
Because you in Connecticut is going to be different from him, and you're going to be different from me in Texas.
Right.
It's totally different. The minerals and metals you have in the soil, the elevation you're at, the air, if you're way up in the mountains, if you're near salt water, if you're high up in the mountains and the air's thinner, all that matters.
It does.
That's why.
That's half the fun of this, because Cal has always done. This is a great experimental antenna. Make it your own.
Yes.
And the last thing, and I'll tell everyone too, once you get it right, just play with it. And once you're happy with its performance, it's doing everything you want it to do, and you guide it properly to how you want to guide it, go on Amazon, and they sell these green stakes. They're only about 4 inches long. and they're for burying the wires. I went with the plastic ones.
Oh,
I didn't want to go with
the staples. They call them lawn staples.
Lawn staples. Yeah. Let me tell you something. Matthew was running the lawnmower this summer, and the first thing he said to me, he got nervous. He says, "Dad, I don't know what happens if I get that stuff wrapped around." I said, "Just run it one or two levels. He'll fix it." I said, "Fix it. You'll be there for a long time untangling it."
Take this antenna analyzer. Let me know what you do.
Make it antenna on 2 meters for me.
Right. Yeah.
And it's real simple. Just let the grass grow, cut it up 1 or 2, and now, as of today, when I was doing some final mulching of leaves, that stuff really does bury down. It's amazing.
Yes. Yeah, it does.
It's really amazing. So anybody, just pull the plug, have fun. We're not in this hobby to watch our money. This is really an investment hobby. I tell that to everybody. Yes, we kind of quiver over $100, $10 over pieces of equipment. I get it. Not everybody has a buck. Hey, listen, there was a time I was poor and using a mag mount antenna just to make contacts on HF, VHF. And then eventually you build your shack out, you build your stuff out. Have fun, man, and do it.
You're going to make a lot of contacts right now with just a mag.
Yes.
With the solar cycle coming
with
up.
the solar
Now's
cycle
the best
coming up.
time to be a cheap ham.
And quite frankly, if you compare that DX Commander to all the possibilities you have right now, it is not a bad price.
It's a
you
great,
can certainly
price.
you can easily spend 5 to 10 times as much as the DX Commander and get an antenna that's just as good, maybe a little bit better. But that DX Commander for the price is freaking awesome.
You can spend a lot more money than that and get a way worse antenna.
That's true also.
Yeah.
That's true also.
You're getting a resonant
antenna.
You're making that a resonant for the band that you're on. And how many times have we talked about that? And Josh, I want to point out to you about those butt connectors. I'm going to date myself, okay? Back in the late to mid 80s when stereo competition was huge here in Connecticut.
Hold on, Shane. Hold on, Don.
Yep.
Shane's got to run. Let me let him talk for a second. Hey,
him.
Shane. Sorry, man. I didn't know you were on a timetable tonight.
Yeah, I was lucky I was able to jump in tonight because I'm on midnight. So, but anyway, I'll make it quick.
Cool.
I'm drinking sparkling water, just like anyone else.
You're going to work.
Sure you are.
I don't get to enjoy the bourbon. That's
you're sparkling, all right.
Sparkling water.
That's right. Yeah.
As for the Black Friday deal, I didn't find anything that I couldn't live without. I'm working on getting a different desk to put the computer on, but they didn't have anything that was worthy at this time. But yeah, just the only thing I've got is a shout out for we're giving away a DX Commander Expedition on the clubhouse next weekend or next week.
Nice. Yeah. On Tuesday?
On Tuesday at 7 o'clock Central Time. I'll let Don have that later on and I'll jump out. You guys have a good night. Good to see y'all.
All right, bud. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it.
Later, brother.
Thanks, Shane. All right.
Callum isn't even here for all this promotion.
I know. Yeah.
He doesn't need to be.
He doesn't need to be. He doesn't really need to be. Yeah.
He does it.
Yeah.
It's like those US lads.
Yeah.
They got us covered.
Blimey.
All right, Don, did you have anything else?
You recovered well, Mike.
Yeah.
Listen.
Thank you.
We all listen, it's just like electrical tape, duct tape. Sometimes you do what you got to do for emergency or just to get you through an activation or whatever. But I have learned stay away from those butt connectors if at all possible. Back in the day when we were doing stereo competition, we were the guys, when you got to the place and you paid your entry fee, they measured your power outage. I remember a lot of guys say, "Oh, I'm running 500 watts. I'm running 1,000 watts." You pull up the back seat and they're running butt connectors. And then the guy who's measuring saying, "You're not truly running the power."
No, you're not. No.
Well, my amplifier, my hardened Carmen says this. No, because when I looked at the dressing of the wires compared to what I had in my truck, I'm getting like 499 out of that, because of the length of the wire. And, but butt connectors, man, if you can't, stay away from them. Really just stay away from, do it right the first time. Power pole it with the big 45 ampere hour ones. I have found it just covers it all, but stay away from butt connectors unless it's an emergency. I get the emergency stuff, but Oh, and what I'm quickly while I'm drinking tonight, for those of you familiar here in the Northeast, we have a great a soda place called Fox and Park. That's where I used to live, and I just love this soda. I'm going plain just like everyone else today, but still having a good Nicaraguan cigar. And having fun tonight.
Cool, man. Hey, Izzo, it's been a while since you've been on stream, so I appreciate you joining tonight, buddy. Good to see you.
Great, thank you.
Chuck, Same
Yes,
with you,
sir.
bud. You hadn't been on one of my streams in a long time, so how are you doing out there?
I'm doing good. First of all, I'd just like to thank you for inviting everybody to do this. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, it's kind of a weird time for me. It's dinner time, and kind of. I'm just,
yeah. You're what's it like? Almost 7 where you are.
7 right now, but
yeah.
I try to make it when I can. I am drinking a Deschutes fresh hazy IPA.
Okay.
It's pretty decent.
I'm not
That's
sure if I had their
not
IPAs, but
it's not your kind of beer, I know.
No, but I've had their porters and stouts, which are pretty good.
Yeah, they are.
So
I really like the Deschutes stuff.
Good. Yeah.
Today, and I also want to thank you for when you did your build of our antenna. I think I reached out to you, but we sold like everything we had, pretty much. Yeah, and then I was
beautiful.
I was feverishly trying to make more to fill orders, but I think we were like in the 50-60 range or something like that at least.
Good.
Maybe more than that over, because it kind of, once we put antennas back, it ramped up again. But when we were in Grand Canyon, remember we had a lot of cloud cover, and I was having a hard time with my little 60-watt solar panel. Replenish my battery. Or for my little Blue Eddy. So I bought a 200-watt fold out today for that was my Black Friday deal.
What brand?
That? It's a what was the brand? And it wasn't Top Solar. It was
like All something you were saying?
Oh, yeah, it was all Power or something like that.
I'm not familiar with that one. So I've got that what they call a solar suitcase, which is by Renogy. Yeah. Which is a solid panel, a metal backed panel that you open up, and it has a charge controller built into the back. So you just take it comes with alligator clamps, it comes with MC4 connectors, and I put power poles on it. So you just into whatever you want, because it's already got the charge controller in it. You can plug it directly into a battery or whatever. I use that to charge my RV, and it works great.
Yeah, I got it for my RV also, because when I did my RV, I've got one on top. It's like 100-watt.
Yeah.
And then I put a Y in it down where my hookup for my solar controller is, and I can Y into it. It makes a huge difference. So it's for that also. And I did scale my my controller up in the motorhome for that. So, and then for my trailer, when we go down to Arizona for Quartz Fest, I usually I take a generator, but I usually try to run solar more than anything else. But so that was my I bought a few other little things, little trinkets for making antennas and stuff like that. Cool. It's just. Actually, I'm working on like 3 or 4 different projects that we may bring out later in the year. It's time. And
later this year, you only got like 5 weeks left, dude.
I know, right?
Okay, we'll probably
100 antennas.
We don't let Chuck get out of the house much.
I tell you what, Chuck, for an old guy, Chuck is pretty fun to hang out with, guys. Chuck was at Sierra Nevada. He was at Grand Canyon. He was at the Mount Pacifico a couple years ago with Josh's meetup out there. Chuck's a great dude. He was kind of huffing it behind everybody. He's like, I was waiting in the back with him. He was sick, but he was climbing up behind everyone, and he was like, "I'm sorry, man, you don't have to wait for me." I'm like, "No, it's okay." Checking in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, "Dude, I'm not going any faster than you are. I'm back. I'm glad I could blame you for being back here." So.
That was a great trip, because I had never.
That was a great trip.
I never done soda before.
That was my first time as well.
I wanted to, and I was glad that Josh asked us that for that. But as far as the antennas go, the guys make me say, and I have to go out and take pictures of yurts and pretend that I'm out doing yurt stuff. But I'm actually building antennas. Josh, no, we're not sold out. We will have tomorrow 80 inside halfways and 20.
Black Saturday sale.
And the Black Saturday sale.
Black Saturday sale. Cyber Monday. Hey, do Cyber Monday. That way it just kind of goes for the next 2 days.
So for you, we actually had enough, because you and I chatted when you ordered them, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. I have a couple weeks to get stuff made, and I pulled 7,000 feet of wire in the last week or so.
Whoa!
Wow!
Chuck is like Santa Claus's elves.
What I hear Chuck saying right now is that Jim and Tio and Ape make him do all the labor.
Yes.
They're like, let's put all this on the old guy.
Wait, no,
Oh,
he doesn't do. He doesn't do all the
Three
labor.
managers, one worker.
That's not what Chuck just said. You know, I don't
Man,
know.
I am online sales management and customer.
Here we
That's
go.
not the same.
management.
That's not the
There we
same thing
go.
as pulling wire, man. That's not the same thing as
Right,
pulling.
that's Chuck.
Give it to the retired guy. He's got enough
Broad
else to do.
shoulders on top.
People for that. T.O. and
Josh-
Ape now, they're upper
Josh
management.
knows this because he lives in California. We have the weather for doing stuff like
Yeah,
this.
we
all
could
year
do
round.
Well,
whatever we
that's
want.
very true. Yeah, that's a
And
good point.
I have to
Yeah.
say, Coffee and Ham Radio is a team effort because
Yeah.
every guy has his own job. I mean, the only mistakes we've had.
Someone's
think
got to
our-
drink all that Miller Lite.
That's right. Somebody has
Hey,
to.
that's a
That's the
job
problem.
right there, because after 2 or
Answer
3 of
to that
those, you
guy.
feel like you've drank 3 gallons of water and you just feel bloated. That's a hard job to drink that much Miller Lite.
That's how you change the soil content.
Yeah.
You guys
Yes.
try answering to Ape after 18 of those.
That's right, Izzo.
You have a problem with that DX Commander? Have a couple
Oh,
of
man.
lights. There you go.
Oh,
And I'll
Either
have to-
puke or piss on it, either
right
one.
up.
I mean, either one works the same.
I have to plug the DX Commander too because I watched Callum when he first started those things, and I'm like, this guy's freaking crazy. He's got a mohawk, you know. I'm like,
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah,
love
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Then I
yeah,
watched
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Then I watched him a couple. I go, well, this guy actually knows what he's talking about. This is cool. So I made 2 before I bought one.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
I made one on a 12-meter pole, which actually works really well because for 40, it's like 6 inches higher than the pole, so it just stood there, and it was great. It was for me. I run a doublet most of the time, and I had both of them set up. And I get up at like 1:30 in the morning, talk to guys on 80 back east, like New York, Ohio, Indianapolis, and stuff. I had a friend in Indianapolis, and I would switch between antennas to see which one would hear the best. And my doublet's really good, I have to say. And that the DX Commander is right there with it, and sometimes better. They were both. Sometimes one would be better than the other. Especially people talk about verticals being noisy. Well, sometimes the noise is a better noise to hear stuff. So
It's true.
But Mike,
It's true.
if you're looking for a, how about is 60 watts enough? You have to hit me up on this.
Do
Is that
what?
small? Is that small enough
Charge
controller
controller.
for your box?
Oh,
Look at what he's holding.
how much is it?
I don't remember how much it was, but quiet though. Yeah, it's actually made by a ham.
That would
And so
probably
these-
fit.
Yeah. I'll give you a link. I'll send you a link. For
Okay.
it.
So
yeah.
so shout out to Chuck too. Chuck is like a true maker of ham radio antennas. And from the first time we met him at Pacifico, he had his own antenna that he built, brought out there, and just you're always doing something really cool on your channel, stuff you make. You're generally doing it on your own. I think largely you had a lot of input on the Coffee and Ham Radius antenna, and I think it's just really cool. So yeah, thanks, Chuck.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely,
that's
yeah.
what I love to do. I tell you what, I just took the ARRL book and did that rotatable dipole thing, and the first guy that answers me back, he's like, "You're blowing in here 20 over." I'm like,
Oh, wow.
"Wow,
That's
this
a
thing
great
works."
feeling. That's a good feeling.
Yeah.
It is a good feeling. It is a good
So
feeling.
and that it's
Cool.
done really well. I'm going to do a re-up on. I've got another system for it that I'm trying to make work, but I haven't been able to figure it out yet. It's a little too long, and then when I take a section out, it's a little too short, and it's just one of those things. I'll figure it out eventually. But yeah, so we're ready for you, Josh, for tomorrow. So
All right.
we're ready to
All
go.
right.
There you go.
Yeah. Very
Chuck, I
good.
do have a quick
Cool.
question for you.
Mhm.
Can you build me a yurt in the backyard?
I can. It's a lot of money.
Don't cheat, man.
How big
Go
do
to
you want? The 12
hey,
footers are easy.
Go to seekoutside.com. Actual TPs with vents in them for a stove.
Really?
Those are almost as good. They're really cool. I met those
Yeah.
guys. They make those in Colorado. I met him
Oh,
at the
and-
Colorado show last couple months
Don,
ago.
did you,
Just really cool
Don,
stuff.
did you see my heater review?
No, not yet. Tell
You
me
need to
about
watch
it.
Somebody
that one.
somebody in the chat asked about your diesel heater, Chuck. a
That
minute
thing
ago.
is, I've got 2. I've got one in my box trailer, which I don't think any of you guys, you may have seen it, but a company sent me, Banggood sent me one in a suitcase. Oh my God, that thing,
Oh,
it took
nice.
I was 59 degrees in my tent. It was as cold as I could get, at the time. In 15 or 20 minutes, it was 69 degrees or almost 70 degrees in there. It was,
Wow.
and
They
it's-
need to send that to somebody where it actually gets cold.
Two
Right.
of the guys at Thomas Mountain had those diesel heaters. One in
that's
a
what
hot
Hottie
tent,
was saying.
and
Yeah.
and then Kevin W6 RIP had it in the back of his Bronco, and they made it it was really nice.
That's what all the overland guys are just raving about is diesel
Yeah,
heaters.
they're killing it.
Just
a lot of people
they
put
last
them in
longer
RVs
too than the propanes.
Yeah.
They're
Yes,
putting them in
correct.
RVs now because
Yeah.
the
Yeah, they're
fan
putting them
takes
in
hardly
RVs now.
anything to run.
Right.
What they don't have is
very efficient. Very efficient.
Yeah.
I'm
Was
gonna look it up.
was
Thank you.
that H calorie thing that I saw?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That freaking 12-volt fridge that I have is that same brand.
Yeah. Those are awesome too.
Banggood.
Yeah, I bought that fridge, Mike, and it's I really like it.
It's
that cat
legit.
is,
I've been
that cat
looking
is
at
literally floating in the air above your head,
Yeah,
Jim.
it is.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I don't think even Satan can do that.
Why
with
does
with,
Satan not float?
Satan,
What the heck?
Satan with his demonic powers can't even do that, man. Come on.
Oh,
That's his
man.
bewitched. That's his bewitched cat.
That's right.
No kidding.
Chuck, thanks for being here, buddy.
Showing her butt to
Thanks,
the
man.
camera, which is usually what
Yeah.
she does.
Chuck, thanks for being here, man. Feel free to
Mhm.
talk. I just want to kind of keep it flowing. So let's go to Josh
go ahead.
next.
Oh yeah, hey. Thank you so much. So tomorrow, it was kind of already mentioned. I'll just go ahead and pull.
If you want to share the link, go ahead.
Oh, thank you. I will. We're doing a big antenna giveaway. 13 antennas will be given away. There'll be a big chunk of them are the Coffee and Ham Radios antenna. So thanks again for everybody watching and following along. Go click on that link. I'll drop it in a second.
Yeah, drop in the. You should have permissions to drop in the chat.
Yeah, I think so. I will mention two things that I did get for Black Friday. The first, somebody just mentioned this in the chat that the ARRL has a mystery box including the hardcover 100-year anniversary manual. So I just bought that. So there you go.
Nice.
There's my
Very cool.
$80 and you get the manual and then whatever goodies they cram into that box. So sure, that's awesome. And if you just search ARRL mystery box, that's how I got it. Okay. And non-ham radio, where is it? There it is. Gossamer Gear, they're like a backpacking company. I picked up a umbrella because I broke my personal umbrella. This is a UV umbrella that you can take hiking if you want to, but it protect you from the sun, protect you from the rain. $30. I got a like a shoulder bag or a fanny pack, whatever you want to call it, $20, and then a shoulder strap pocket that you can put your phone or your camera in, and that was these are all like $5-6 off kind of thing.
Yeah.
So all little small items, but they're really handy when you have a backpack and you're running a bunch of stuff. So let me grab that link, and thanks, Jason, appreciate it.
Yeah, sure, no problem. I bought a mystery box from Main Trading Company, and I did an unboxing video of it, and that video will post on my channel next week. I would have done it this week, but I was doing all this Black Friday stuff.
Jim, give him
So-
Watch it be all that
boxes.
coax you gave him.
It. I did give him a bunch of good. That's right. No, it was a bunch of like RCA and TV connector crap. So
I got 6 TV mounts in my mystery box from MTC.
I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
I didn't get any TV mounts in mine, and
I can hook you up, man.
Oh yeah, that's all right. Yeah, I'll send you some. I'll send you some coaxial cable dish network type connections. So
How many TVs you got, man?
yeah, that's right. But I thought it was cool because Richard's mystery box was like $25 plus shipping.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm just gonna do I just bought it for the unboxing. I don't really care if he filled it full of Beanie Babies or something. But it's I just thought it'd be
get
cool.
a coveted Princess Diana beanie.
Yeah,
baby, and
you
that's
never
worth some
know.
real money.
You never know. I get some of the new Gary Vaynerchuk beanies that are supposed to be worth some money someday. So
He made Beanie Babies.
Google V Friends, VEE
Oh
Friends.
my God!
Google V Friends.
You've made it when you have a beanie, baby.
That's right.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, man.
The dude owns the New York Jets. I mean, you can't really complain.
Did he actually do that? Did he
Oh
actually make it happen?
he owns the New York Jets.
Oh,
Maybe someday all of us will have a beanie baby made of us,
I don't
right?
know, man.
The
That's
YouTubers.
right.
Yeah,
That's what the
Google
world
V
needs.
Friends. Yeah, more Beanie Babies. Sure.
The YouTubers.
Thanks, Josh.
I
Thanks for
love
being
it.
here, bud.
I
Yeah,
love it.
appreciate it.
Yeah. Let's move on to Raven. What's up?
So just got back in the country. I've been down on St. Croix for a while.
Nice.
I did do some shopping today. I picked up oh my God, what are the little, not Game Boys,
Switches?
Beanie Babies.
A Switch?
no,
Or
yeah,
Steam
Nintendo
Deck?
Switches for my granddaughters. I think I'm gonna wait until Cyber Monday because nothing was really it just didn't seem like it was Black Friday to me. Plus, I only went out for a couple of hours.
Well, you know what? A common question I got, because I've been talking about doing this on my channel for a while, and in fact, I've done Black Friday videos the week of Thanksgiving. I've done that for like 3 or 4 years now. So this has kind of become a tradition on my channel. But people ask me all the time, they're like, hey, what can we expect to see? Are we going to see a bunch of discounts? Are we going to see a bunch of deals? And I'm like, guys, don't expect to see a lot, because the global supply chain issue has basically foobarred everybody. And it's not ICOM's fault. It's not Flex Radio's fault. It's not Yezu's fault. It's just the way the world is right now. So I was actually impressed with some of the stuff I saw. I'm like, you know what? That's a good price on this. That's a good price on this. Yezu had some really good prices. The 891 was discounted. The FTM 300 was discounted. I'm told the IC 9700. Somebody said that in the chat earlier. I didn't see that, but somebody said that was discounted. So
nobody's talking about the FT5. I thought that was the biggest thing.
You know what? And I didn't see that. But yeah, I didn't see that. But I had people in my chat saying that, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
No, that's not the first time they've had that
from $479 at retails. They're selling for $340. That's the biggest deal that I've seen.
That's a big discount.
That's huge, and that is awesome radio.
Yeah, it is an awesome radio. I was just kind of grateful to see anything, and I was just like, you know, some stuff may be discounted, some stuff maybe not. And I actually saw more than what I was expecting to see. So I'm like, you know what, just go buy it. I mean, if you want it, go buy it, and if you don't, then don't. You know, and it's just it's kind of the way things are right
That's kind of how I felt when going to several electronic stores. You know, nothing that historically would have been a quote unquote great sale was really on sale. And like you said, Jason, it's most of what's on sale today has been on sale for a week or more.
Yeah.
I still got a couple of pieces I got to pick up for the off-road trailer that I'm building. And I was actually looking at, Chuck, one of those heaters that you did your video on. And that's actually a good price now. They're down to $319. And all I have to do is cut some holes, some vent holes in the side of my off-road trailer to be able to
When you do that, contact me. I'll tell you how to set that up, because Javi's little trailer he took to Grand Canyon has the perfect setup for it. It's super easy.
Yeah, because I've just got I have a Nobo 12.5 for my off-road trailer, and got rooftop tent and all that jazz and all the off-road stuff. But that's the one thing I'm missing. I do have an air conditioning in there that has a heat strip. And those work down to about 40 degrees or so. But once you get colder than that, they don't. And I plan on making some trips up this winter to Wyoming, Montana, and Killdeer, North Dakota.
Diesel heater will do it.
A A&W root beer and Sailor Jerry rum.
There you go.
Yummy.
Any of y'all that want to ever do a walk around or a display of your off-grid or overland trailers, let me know. I want to do that on my other channel. I love doing that kind of stuff on my other channel. So
if you want to, Jason, next time you're down on your way to the islands,
we can make that happen.
I'm off you probably come straight down 45. I'm off the Beltway on the east side of Houston on the river.
Oh yeah, that's not too far.
The route you take. Isn't it? Don't you take that loop?
Well, I take
If I was coming that way, I would take the Beltway to stay.
I don't take the Beltway. I take the
610 or whatever
610.
It is. Yeah.
I take 610. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I could go
look
the
at me
Beltway
dropping numbers of streets in Texas now.
Right. I know. Yeah, you're good. You're good. So we're going down for the week between Christmas and New Year's. We're going down for just a week, and we got to come back January 2nd. My wife.
Can I interrupt really quick? Somebody asked about activating Galveston Island on New Year's.
We can totally do that. So we're going down December 26th, and we're coming home January 2nd. Emily needs to be home because her busiest month of the year is January. She wants to be home for that. Okay. So we're leaving the morning of the 2nd. So January 1st, like this year, Mike. Yeah, let's do that. Let's
Sweet.
plan that. But after that,
Yeah.
so I'm going to Orlando in February. As soon as we get back from Orlando, we're going to drive to Galveston. We're going to spend a month down there.
Yeah,
So-
I'm planning on. I'm shooting for February. I have a friend who
Okay.
just got a terminal illness diagnosis.
Ouch.
But I'm planning on Florida for Hamvention.
Yes.
this next
Hamcation.
year.
But yes.
But yeah, just let me know because I'm going to be.
Yeah.
As far as that week after the holidays, I normally leave the day after Christmas and go to Hot Springs, Arkansas, and I spend New Year's in Hot Springs.
Let's just do it in February after Hamcation.
Yeah, we can do.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
I'll have the heater and everything in by then.
Cool. Yeah. Mike, yes, let's plan on that. That's a great idea.
Sweet.
I'm glad
That
you
was so
mentioned
much
it.
fun.
It was a lot of fun. And that whole freaking place is open now. But we still go to the same
is it?
spot. Yeah. It
Okay.
is, but
There's
we can
nobody-
still go to the same spot we always went to.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there's
Um,
nobody in Galveston once it gets cool outside.
that's
No.
true also. Yeah. No, there's nobody down there. So okay, cool.
That'll affect what we do in the summer, though. I bet because there's gonna be all those campsites there now. Well, they're not even
Yeah,
camps,
but they're-
like day
they're
use
not-
site kind of things.
That's like a good quarter mile from where we go though. I don't think it's gonna
Is
it's
it
gonna
that
be
far?
that big.
Okay.
Well, eighth of a mile, quarter mile, something like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they didn't build anything close to the edge like that. So I don't think our spot will be affected. So, but yeah.
Yes, it's our spot.
I'm just gonna say, put some signs up. Our spot.
Are y'all going to do that, Jason? Are y'all going to do that activation
On the 1st.
January 1st.
on January 1st?
Yeah.
We will do it again in February, I guarantee. If I'm down there for a month, I'm going to activate the island like probably 16 times.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we will do it again in February. But yeah, January 1st. Mike and I, and was Frank there? I don't remember.
No.
But
No, there were quite a
Mike and
few
I were
people
there, and
I was
there
just
was
trying
like
to see.
5 or
10,
6
15
local
people there.
Yeah, there were 5 or 6, 8 or 10 local guys there that I just announced it, and I'm like, you guys come down. Kelly was there, KG5MUC, my buddy Kelly up in Baytown, I think. He came down, and several of the guys from the Johnson Space Center Amateur Radio Club came down.
Yeah, they've got a
So-
big club.
Yeah,
That
they got a
was
really.
Ryan's, that was Ryan's first POTA.
Yeah, that was
So if-
Ryan was there.
Yeah.
So
if you've never
yeah,
done a POTA, if
Right.
you're new,
Right.
if you've never gotten on the air, you want some
Absolutely.
guidance, some reassurance, some help, we're there for you.
Absolutely. It was fun. We will do that again. I'm glad you
Yeah.
mentioned that, Mike.
Cool.
So cool.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
thank
somebody
you.
emailed me. I can't, or DM'd me or something. I can't remember.
Yeah.
but yeah, that just
That's
came
all
up
right,
like
yeah.
today or yesterday.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's plan on that.
T-Ray
Thank you,
says,
Raven.
I was there. So, sure.
Oh yeah, T-Ray was there. Yeah, T-Ray
Well,
was
T-Ray
there.
says I
Yeah.
was there.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was there.
Oh,
but
you were there, Frank? Okay.
apparently I was.
Well,
You
Frank,
don't remember?
No.
Frank,
Frank
Christmas,
hasn't uploaded his logs yet.
right?
No, because we
Frank-
went to the bar after. We went to that brewery, didn't we?
Yes.
We did. That's right.
So
Go
I
to
was there. I
Galveston.
remember that.
Yeah.
Frank, put New Year's weekend on your calendar for Galveston, Frank.
I think I might already have
Also
plans,
put
but
charge
you'll
your
be there.
HT.
Charge your HTS. Yeah. Do that too.
How
Did
many
you
of y'all
see-
saw that?
Did
Bring
Mike?
an
Did
extra
did
antenna?
Mike? Did you see that latest video I did about charging your HT, and then I put your emotional damage right after
I
it?
did.
Oh,
It was just like last week,
did,
like
yes.
emotional damage.
I meant to text you about that.
It was awesome. Raven, thank you for being here. Good to see you. Yeah, we will do some stuff this winter for sure. T.O., let's go to T.O. He's been waiting patiently.
Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? I guess we already went around and said all that stuff. So yeah, I'm temporarily
It's
off.
all right.
I am. My Black Friday deals were coax jumpers. I had 4 coax jumpers go bad
Nice.
on me in a row. That kind of sucked. So I'm
Oh, that
trying
does
out
suck.
these right angle coax jumpers to see how they work, and then we have this million Christmas light walkthrough display that I build a radio station for every year, an FM pirate radio station.
Yeah.
So we did a walkthrough of that. So my drink for tonight was hot chocolate with some Malibu rum in it. Tastes like
Yes.
an almond joy. It was
Rock on.
fantastic.
Oh,
Yum.
nice.
And I
Yes.
am this close to 10,000 subscribers. I need like 30. So if all
Okay.
y'all watching could go
Oh,
subscribe to my
30?
channel, that would be
Okay,
Uh,
everyone, we got 293 people watching right now. T.O., drop your link in the chat. Everyone go subscribe to Temporary Offline Ham Radio if you're not doing it. I absolutely love getting people over the mark, whoever it is. I don't care who it is. I don't care if you're Frank. I
just
still
wanna
love
say
getting you over
I
that
was,
mark.
I was
so.
one of Tio's early subscribers.
You were.
Yeah.
Mike's always been a big supporter.
Ria's asking for 100K. Let's push her over.
Oh yeah. Okay. I would love to do that for you,
now.
Rhea. I would love to do that for you, Rhea.
Too.
Yeah.
Tio's a little bit closer to 10K than you are to 100K, but that's all right.
Imagine the obligatory YouTube sign hanging above with the floor lights going up.
Yeah.
Beautiful, Mike.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks for being here, Steve.
Yeah, definitely.
So after we did our live stream a week and a half ago, Zygu's already released another updated firmware for the X6100.
Yes, they have. We need to do it again.
Yeah. Okay. So tell me what did they add to that? Really
Nothing.
briefly, tell me what they.
Nothing.
Okay, that's brief enough.
They didn't even change the version number. They went from version 1.1.6.
So it's a bug fix.
1.1.6, and they changed.
Why am I not surprised?
You can't say that if you're
charging
going to do a
logic.
video.
So now, if it wasn't charging before, it might charge this time. And they changed the battery display instead of it actually now reads voltage, and then everything else is the exact same. So they just added like 17 and 18.
Is it 1.1.6B or something? Is that what it is? Or
no, they didn't even add a letter or anything. It's still like the date changed from November 4th to November 11th, but that's it.
But the number is still.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I swear, we think there's like 3 people that are working on the.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
In the meantime, over on Toads, we have the I don't know if I can say this out loud. We have the encrypted firmware key.
Oh.
So we're making.
How'd you do that?
Ninjas.
If you go with
Yeah.
right. 6100 shenanigans room, you'll see the whole audit trail of everything that we did. But it's pretty much, since it runs a Linux computer, in order to decrypt the firmware to install it on the STM32, you have to put the key in RAM, and we just kind of watched the RAM because there it was.
Yes.
Scrolling text.
I love it.
My wife just subscried to UTO, so you should feel
Awesome.
thankful right now.
Dang.
I have lots of email-friendly content.
Well, while she's at it,
Yeah.
Because I
while
have
she's
lots
at
of
it,
email.
she is a big vintage computer fan, though. So this
Oh
is
yeah,
all
she
worth
loves
it.
vintage computers.
That's right.
Well, I'll tell you, when I go to Jason's house, she will not shut up about the Commodore 64.
That's right. That's right.
Y'all. Yeah, I like to tease her a little bit, but when I hear her, she
hit
works at
10K.
home. She works at home, and when I hear her talking on work calls, she's talking about like database entries. There's a database program called Toad.
Yes.
And she
I know
uses
Toad.
Toad at work.
Yeah.
And I don't know enough about databases to be like, I kind of know what you're talking about, but I don't know how to do what you're describing. She's like talking about code and all that. And I'm like, hey, you're actually doing IT work right now. You don't know it, but you are. So, did you get there, T.O.?
10,002 as I look at it right now. Thank you very much.
That
Thank
was
you, everybody.
fast.
in the chat.
You're welcome.
I only needed 30.
Dang.
You're welcome.
10,004.
You're welcome.
So that's
I love that. I absolutely love doing that. When people come onto the stream, I'm just like, let's get this done. Let's sell out Pactena. Let's sell out KM4ACK's antennas tonight. I love doing that. It's awesome.
So just so you know, for everybody who's interested, the 10K level on YouTube it's not silver. That's what you get at 100K. It's wood, actually. It's wood.
I will have
Tio's
that in a
getting the
heartbeat.
wood tonight.
Oh,
Tio's getting.
I need all the
All
help
right,
I can get you.
we're getting into a realm here that Josh will only talk about if it's not on his live stream.
That's right. That's right, buddy.
Or he'll yank it down after the fact.
Oh yeah. No, it's not yanked down. He just hit it.
Archive.
Yeah. Some of them gotta go. Some of them just gotta go.
Yeah. Sometimes
We know how
sometimes.
it goes.
Thank you, T.O., for being here. Congrats on the 10K, buddy.
Ooh, I got
Congrats.
fireworks on my,
Yeah.
on my subscriber
Nice.
display.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, cool, man. Mike and Jim, we've already gotten to you two because you guys dropped and rejoined. So let's go to Rhea next. What's up?
Yeah, I've been kind of MIA. Right. I've been busy. I've been on the West Coast nearly every other week, doing stuff at EcoFlow. What did I get for Black Friday?
That's cool.
Yeah,
I saw some EcoFlow stuff on Black Friday.
Yeah, I'm kind of working with them now.
Sweet.
Nice.
I train installers for the smart home panel and the power kits, and I do some electrical stuff. I'm an electrical engineer, and because of that, in New Jersey, you can actually get an electrical license too. So, I get let's see, I get a lot of their products, and just testing out a bunch of stuff. After this, I'm gonna get on the CW contest a little bit and try to get on, work some country.
Nice, very cool.
Other than that, going to the range. I think
better, even better,
even better.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't tell you guys, I won an AR-15 that a local ham radio club was doing a raffle. So you bought a raffle ticket for $10, or you get 11 tickets for $100. And I just bought $100, 11 tickets, and I've done that for a bunch of ham radio clubs around the area that do raffles for radios or antennas or whatever. This one was doing for 3 guns: a Glock 19, a Glock 19, a custom built AR-15, and a shotgun. I think it was a Benelli, but I can't remember what kind it was. And I won the AR-15.
Was that from the Baytown Fest?
Yeah! Yes!
Get out of here!
I won the AR. Remember, I texted you the other day and said, "What kind of scope do you have?"
Yeah,
that's why I wanted to know.
Maybe we need to rethink this. Come and join our club. Get a free membership and an HT. No.
Hell yeah.
Times like this, I hate being in New Jersey because
you need to move to Texas.
Texas is way overrated. To be fair, I don't recommend moving here. It's hot as hell.
It is. It is. You got to have some thick skin to live here.
I
mean, at least your brain's not going to be frozen to your skull like it is up where T.O. lives. So
no offense, you're from California. Please don't move here.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm out in California like every few weeks.
No, Ria's not in California. She's good.
I don't know, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. Those are all kind of.
Yeah, but she's already Second Amendment worthy, so she's good. She's all right.
But you want to know something? I'm like, speaking of Second Amendment, okay?
Yeah.
So we recently got our license to carry here. Well, you have to carry a court order with it, okay? A big piece of paper.
Oh my God!
This is what I did. I shrunk it down 32%.
Yes.
So it's on your wallet. That's cool.
Malicious compliance.
Yeah, malicious compliance.
So
malicious
Canada just added to their Proposition C to disband the sales of most rifles and shotguns.
I think I heard that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Canada hates guns.
Yeah, I know.
Scary.
Canada hates
the
happiness.
sad thing is
they just hate fun stuff.
Right there,
to be fair, they did apologize while they did it.
Right. We're sorry, but we're going to take your
holding
guns.
back from going on huge Second Amendment rants because of my opinions on Canada. I have some good friends in Canada, and
yeah. I think Josh froze.
Canadian,
they shut him down.
The Canadian,
the Canadians got to him. Yeah,
the Canadian secret police got him.
Yeah.
Oh, am I back?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can hear you, but your video's still frozen.
Your head is still frozen.
That's a perfect trick.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how I really think.
Moses in the background right now going.
He comes back with a South Park Canadian head.
Right, yeah.
That same thing.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back. Yeah, you're back. You're back.
So,
Terrence.
To own some firearms, you have to store them at a range. Like they have lockers for people to legally own them, and you can only go shoot them. You could literally. It's like it's like borrowing something you own that you keep in a locker there.
Yeah.
You carry it to the range and go make shoots of, and then lock it back up in the box when you're done. It's disgusting.
I used to work.
My house.
I used to work at a company that had an office in Canada, and we would talk to those guys periodically, and they would come down and visit us sometimes. And they told me, I think they were in, what's the one? Is it Quebec or Montreal that's on the far eastern side? I think it's Quebec. Yeah,
Quebec.
They were from Quebec, and they would come out. They told us that the government owned every liquor store in Quebec. And like, if you want to go buy beer and wine and liquor, the government owns that store you're walking into to buy beer and wine and liquor. And I'm like, that's just...
Well, wait, Jason.
That's a whole nother rant I can go on. There's plenty of states that have that here.
Virginia let me blow your mind.
That's not...
Virginia controls liquor sales.
You know what? Texas has broken beer laws, but we don't do that crap. They were all individually owned here.
Texas laws.
The county.
Yes, they do. They do. But
the county I live in owns the liquor stores, but then the county right next to it, you can buy it wherever. So
it's
like, why just go to the county next door?
They're still not owned.
If you want.
The sad thing is, there's not a ham radio store on every corner. That's really the problem that we should
That
be
is
focusing
really,
on.
And there's a different
nation
There's
faces.
too
So-
many alcoholics
That
and
would
not enough
unify the
hams.
nation,
Right.
Mike. That would
So
unify the
Rhea,
nation.
you said Pennsylvania, but is that state owned or federal owned? Because my understanding is that Canada is federally owned stores.
Yeah.
I think they're state owned by.
They're probably
local
state
board.
owned, yeah. Because yeah,
Um,
so I just thought that was weird. I'm not saying it's good or bad,
is
right or
weird.
wrong. I just thought that was weird. I'm like, really? You got to go buy your alcohol
No, you
from
can
the
say it's
government?
wrong. You can say it's wrong. You
I
say it's
can,
wrong.
and I will.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was weird
You
more than
should.
anything.
It is weird.
Josh, I found. I don't remember who this was, but I was poking through Twitter the other day, as I do a couple times a week, and I found somebody had said something. somebody had said something that was rather conservative in nature, and I'm like, oh, let's go see this account, and I clicked on it, and it said also followed by Hosh Nazi and Mike Glover, and I'm like, Josh is a closet
who is it?
conservative. I don't remember. I wish I could remember.
Oh,
I was like, oh my god.
He must have clicked that whole batch.
It was
my
a little
political-
bit. It was a little bit on the extreme side, which I don't mind. That doesn't bother me. But I was just
I
like,
hold
I was
plenty
like,
of extreme beliefs.
yeah, I hold.
No, I
many
hold
extreme
plenty of
beliefs,
extreme
yeah.
beliefs. My
Yeah.
general beliefs are in like violent freedom, like classical
Yes,
liberal
yes,
type
yeah,
senses.
yeah.
So
See, that's-
conservative doesn't
yeah.
fit for a lot of things for me, but personally, I'm like pro freedom to the end. All the
Wait,
way,
when do we
no
get to
question.
get violent?
Yeah.
Libertarian.
See, if you-
violent
if-
freedoms. Well,
if you say-
It sounds like libertarianism.
Well,
See,
but
when
libertarians have like a bad connotation now. Everybody assumes like
Well,
too much about libertarians.
no.
Like they're about
Yes
smoking
and no.
weed or whatever. I don't care
No.
about what
Yeah.
drugs you want.
Right.
I don't care.
Right.
I'm
That's
not going to enjoy
libertarian
them.
right
but-
in nose.
Yeah,
where's
I define ultra conservatism as live and let live. You do you, I'll do me, and we'll both be happy.
Yeah, but that's not true.
Some people,
That's not true.
It actually is. If you follow the right people, it actually is.
Yeah.
But
Well,
it's,
yeah,
it's,
then-
it's
Well, I don't want to
but-
see
but-
the A. I don't want to say the A word, but usually conservatives fall off when you mention the A word.
The A word.
There you go, speaking Canadian again.
A word.
Get
Abortion. Abortion. Abortion.
The Roe v.
Oh
Wade
well,
word.
well, that's
You're gonna say
well.
anarchy.
Are we gonna
Okay.
go down that
So
route
how-
tonight,
how
boys?
about
No, no, no. We don't. We don't.
No, we're not going.
What
to.
happened
We're
to
not going
putting a ham radio store in every corner? What?
Didn't we
So-
try that Radio
so-
Shack? What happened to Radio
Oh,
Shack?
I
So
was
it's
just gonna
actually-
say, where is N8YO? Get N8YO in here.
Yeah. Oh, he and I and
He's
he and I
already
and Pat.
at me in the comments.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can go either way. Libertarian is such a broad umbrella term.
It is.
But
It is.
really, classically liberal is probably more
It's just-
appropriate
it's
in
just,
the sense
you
of
know,
like I want ultimate freedom for everybody.
These
and
are
I don't
just-
want the government being involved.
Did you
But
guys
that's
know that
conservative.
Temporarily
Ah.
Offline has a Toads DMR Discord that has nothing to do with politics?
You want to know
And
something,
we
Mike?
try to
break
enforce
that up
that
there.
too. We try to enforce that too.
We try on the Discord as
These
well.
are just labels we're talking. We're not talking
They're
about
labels.
politics. We're talking about
Right.
labels
Yeah.
tonight. So.
They'll kick you
And
off
it depends.
Grandma's
And
if
everyone
you go to-
defines labels differently. Pat and N8YO and I had a discussion about conservative versus libertarian. I'm like, you guys are talking. You guys are saying libertarian, and I'm hearing you. I think you're saying conservative. No, we don't believe in
No.
this. And I'm like, neither do I. So
And
it
no,
depends on how you define it. But
We can
Edwin
talk
says
after.
the
the
A
talk
word.
after this.
the abortion thing, I have a
There's
lot of
a
opinions
line.
about.
There-
I have a
there's-
lot
there's
of.
a
But that's it. So
It's
that-
actually
that's-
not. It's actually not. But we
Well,
can talk about that after.
Okay,
this.
so getting
yeah,
back
yeah.
to the liquor store in every corner. Okay,
I just was
When-
talking about
Yeah.
government-owned
How
liquor
do we
stores.
get
You
here?
guys
Wow.
went,
Who
all
said
right.
squirrel?
I mean, the ham radio
Who
store in
said
every corner.
squirrel?
Have you guys
Squirrel.
ever been to HRO in Delaware? Have you guys ever been to HRO in Delaware?
No, of course not.
Have not
Of
been up
course
there.
not. What?
I landed
Anyway.
in Delaware one time and then I
literally
When was
left.
the last
diametrically
time you
opposed
magically been
geographically
whisked
from
away?
that location.
I've never been to Delaware at all.
I have driven through
Wilmington.
Delaware. It took about
So
20
the
minutes.
ham radio outlet in Delaware has a
Mike's right.
tobacco outlet right next.
I'm in Delaware.
All you need.
Hey, you almost
Wayne's
said it
World.
right.
Wayne's
All
World.
you need is a liquor store right next to it, and then you will have a complete starter
Perfection.
kit for 75 meters at night.
The
Liquor
circle
and
of
hams.
life.
Yes.
Well, you need to put a
yes.
pharmacy
Rum
next to
ham.
that. You need to put a
Rum
pharmacy
ham.
next to the liquor
Rum
store,
ham.
so the
Yeah.
colonoscopy guys can get their
Well,
meds.
they have like a
Sunday.
Yeah.
tobacco outlet, and a
Yeah.
ham radio outlet, a liquor outlet, and maybe I don't know,
A pharmacy.
a pharmacy to talk about colonoscopies.
Yep.
Or gout.
That's good. I mean, if you're going to talk about colonoscopies, I'd rather hear it at a pharmacy than on 80 meters, but that's me.
That's true.
So,
To be fair, I've not heard about a colonoscopy.
To be fair.
We need to let Kat have a moment in the sunshine. She's last one on the list today. Not last in status, but just bottom of the who joined the
But
Zoom.
she doesn't
tonight.
have a blue drink.
So she doesn't have a blue drink.
It was a different
Uh-oh.
color.
I can't see that.
In front of you.
You need
It's
to.
yellow.
Oh, that's yellow. Yeah. Is that
It's
lemonade?
orange.
No, it's not. Not on the camera. It's not. It's
Looks
yellow.
yellow, yeah.
Well, it's orange. It's orange juice
Oh, it's orange juice.
with
With some-
Tito's.
With some,
With-
yeah, I was
with
gonna
vodka,
say, yeah.
yeah.
There you
Tito's,
go.
see?
There you go. That's what I thought. What's up, Kat? How are you?
I am doing great. I like Rhea. I've been really busy. But I've been really busy trying to get my tax office in order for the tax season coming up, hiring people, training people, and yeah, that.
Okay. So, have you posted any videos lately?
No, because I've been very, very busy. Ask Rhea.
Yeah, she's been.
I'm just asking. I'm not.
Rhea,
I'm not
No,
trying to-
has she
I've
been
been
busy?
I've
busy,
also
yeah.
been busy with personal stuff as well.
And studying
Um,
for your extra.
Huh?
And studying for your extra.
And
Kat's
studying
going to
for
get her
extra.
extra before you and me, Jason.
Yeah, probably so.
Oh, that
Uh,
would be something.
Well,
Ooh.
I'm
And
waiting
build a
for,
DX commander.
Oh my gosh, we can make that happen. We can make that happen.
I
It'll
know
be
a guy.
over.
If you guys had any inkling
If
about
Kat
what I
builds
have
a
planned.
DX commander before
We've been waiting for
Jason,
2
y'all,
years now.
y'all
as
are
an
gonna
extra.
more
y'all are
than 2
gonna
years.
y'all are gonna love my DX Commander video. You're just gonna
I know,
absolutely
I
love
know.
it.
Are we going to be alive to see it?
Yeah.
Probably not.
I mean, I bought 2 DX
We'll be on-
commanders in the last 3 days, so I'm thinking I can have them built.
Buying them is
also.
easy. I can buy all the DX Commanders.
no, I
Buying
have
them is
mine
not
built.
a problem.
I'm waiting for Rams to study for his general and pass his general so we can study for our extra together.
There you go.
Yeah, because he's way more smarter than I am. Yeah, and let him break down things for me.
Well, nothing wrong with that.
Shout out to Rams.
Everyone is
Yeah.
happy.
Good
He's
guy.
in the army.
Cool guy.
He's in the army.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Cool dude.
he's in the
I had
army.
fun talking with him.
He's a badass job too.
Yeah, he's in the army. He's about to be sergeant and then second lieutenant.
Oh, cool.
That's
but
what
can
he's
you
about to
kick
do.
my ass? No. Yes, he
Yeah.
could.
Yeah.
But no, actually last weekend, last Saturday, he took me to Nashville. So we went and hung out in Nashville. So that was really fun. And my best friend, Chris, who's a Marine, gave us his Pred tickets. So we were actually able to go see a Preds game.
Cool.
Oh, that's what you said. Preds.
What is a pred? A
Pred.
predator?
Nashville
Predators.
Predators. It's an
Predators.
ice hockey
Ice
tournament.
Ice hockey.
The worst
it's hockey.
named hockey
It's like
team ever.
sports ball, but sports puck.
But they're all
hockey-
like they have active like cloaking devices and they're
Hot-
from an
No,
alien planet.
Yeah.
no, Josh.
And they have to fight Arnold
Basically-
Schwarzenegger
And
they
they're
have to
ugly.
get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
Chris
I'm gonna hit
Hansen
you with
is
my
the,
Hummer. Let's
They-
go.
They're all
Chris
ugly.
Hansen's the,
They're all ugly
what-
MFers.
I'm gonna hit you with my Zamboni.
Chris Hansen's the mascot.
No, they were
Down.
matter of
Get
fact,
down.
Tampa
to
Bay
the
Lightning was doing
Oh
a
my
lot of
God.
tripping on the Preds.
Mm.
They were tripping them, and then the Preds turned around and when the Predators guys
Use their shoulder laser guided cannon to
use the
murder
stick.
the other
Use
guy.
the stick and sliced at them. It's called slicing and slicing.
Engage the infrared rockets.
Right.
And I was hoping there was going to be a fight broke out, a little bit of a fight broke out, but then they broke everybody up.
But then somebody had a dramatic scene where they typed like 5 letters on their armband, which
Right.
initiated the self-destruct sequence, which initiated the end of the game.
Was
because
Jesse
they had to
Ventura there
flee
with the minigun? Because that was awesome.
the sexual Tyrannosaurus that was Jesse Ventura.
I'm not gonna lie, when dude is dry shaven though,
Yeah, splicing.
Yes,
yeah,
I agree, Mike.
yeah.
Mike, I agree. He was.
I mean,
serious.
I dry shave. I don't use shaving cream. I mean, I wet my face, but I mean, he's just like, I'm in the middle of the jungle and I need to shave.
I need to shave.
But then he breaks it on his face.
Yeah.
God.
Oh yeah, that's the original Predator.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, right.
But there's
Yeah.
another
The
one.
only Predator from my point of view, really.
There's a bunch of Predator movies, but
There are, and then the aliens get involved. It's
I think
totally off
the
rails.
very first Alien vs Predator, I thought it was quite good. I didn't see the
I'm
second
gonna agree. I'm gonna agree.
Yeah.
With you.
There
The
was
second
more
one
than
was the
one.
Yes.
Is
Like
that the
almost
one with the
first
lady?
one,
two.
And I thought it
There's
was
two.
Is that the one with the lady that like teams up with the
Yes.
Predator? That's
Yes.
actually pretty fun. That's a
Yeah,
fun
I
movie.
thought that
Yeah.
I thought that was
That's
pretty
fun.
good. Yeah,
I mean,
it kind of
there's all kinds of
explained.
craziness, but
It's kind of yeah, it does, but it explained where Lance Henriksen's character came from. It explained kind of how the aliens got involved in the human race and all that.
I
So,
gotta watch this now.
yeah, Alien versus Predator, the first one. So
no background on the xenomorphs, so that xenomorphs are.
I've been having to take tests for my tax stuff too. So I've got to take my advanced business, small business certification test.
So what bands does that allow you to get on?
that right there, Josh. This is technically considered my extra in the tax world. Yeah.
Does it have all kinds of formulas?
Yes, because it has to deal with depreciation.
See, there you go. Once again, formulas. Ugh.
So what's the difference between an or, and a NAND gate? They're going to ask you that on your extra.
That's
What's
got
the
nothing to
signal?
do with taxes, but yes.
What does it look like? Here's a picture.
I got all the way up to a level 5. My next one would be considered an enrolled agent if I went that route. So
Playing Super Mario.
they're not even real country anyway.
Who, Canada?
Yeah, in Canada.
David, this string gives me ADHD.
Oh
what drink
yeah,
is that,
totally.
Tank?
Totally.
What drink is that?
I am drinking the Four Roses.
Going
Holy,
down.
this is a
Frank.
cheap-
Hold up that Frank, it's going down.
Yeah.
You were at the brown horizontal line on the back label.
I just killed one of those bottles, the aged ones or the barrel aged ones. Those are great. Four Roses is pretty solid.
Really good.
This is the cheap bottle, $20. I bought it for the family because they like to share, and I don't mind sharing, but they like to take shots of my whiskey, and I don't appreciate that. So I buy the cheap bottles.
What's up with that?
Yeah, you don't take shots.
If you're taking a shot and you're appreciating, is that not
no.
the same as appreciating it?
Four Roses is
No,
not a
that
shot
is
whiskey;
not
it's a sipping whiskey.
the same.
When I
Oh yeah,
bring
watch
the
this.
nice-
Clang, give me another one.
I don't really shoot
What was that?
whiskey
What was
in
that
general.
Vern had
No.
at Huntsville? That stuff that Vern shared out at
Oh, that
Huntsville.
messed me up.
Oh.
That
Oh, I
was-
was.
I
wrong.
remember that,
Yeah.
but I don't remember the name of it.
I
It
don't
was
either.
that
That
good.
was awesome. Jesus
It was
Christ.
good. It was
It was
good.
a mind eraser.
Dude,
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw the
I-
Lord after I drank that.
I
Yeah.
was out at 9:30.
Yeah.
I waved
Yeah.
people down. I said, "Take me to Jason's trailer because I'm gone."
Hey Jim, what was it?
Take
Was
me
it
to
Jim?
church.
Jim, did you see the Messiah
gonna
or
say
was it a security guard?
It probably was a security guard.
All right,
Mike and I are on like.
we're in trouble now.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh no!
yeah.
Get
Where is
ready.
he? Where
Get
is he?
ready.
There he is. Come
Get
on,
ready.
turn your camera on, dude.
Get ready.
Yeah,
2
yeah.
years into COVID. Where's my camera?
Old Forester. Matt says it was Old Forester.
While we wait for
Oh,
him,
yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
I
no,
never got
that's
to
it's
answer the
nasty.
actual question of the evening for what I
Hold
got
on.
for.
Oh, yeah.
When Jason
things.
comes back up for Huntsville, there is a pickle whiskey.
Oh my God.
Here you
I'm
go.
gonna get
There you
you
go,
the-
Jason.
Just
And I'm
say no,
There you go,
son.
Jason.
Just
Because
say
the
no.
pickle-
See,
because the
Fitz,
pickle
get your
beers-
super chats ready.
The pickle beer is not bad. I'm going to require like 3x super chats to drink pickle whiskey.
Only $10
coming
an
over
over
T-
for a
T-
shot.
yeah, TC Fitz with his $2 super chats is not going to cut it anymore, man. I mean,
To be honest, I think you milked the pickle beer a little hard because it's not bad stuff. Every pickle beer I've had is good. It's not. Like, it's not like an enjoyable beer situation.
I think you've got a little bit too much California in it because that was not good. That was it's just not good. Hey, did you ever find me any more of that ghost pepper?
No, they haven't come out with it yet. So I gotta.
As long as we haven't missed it.
Send to.
So, yeah.
I got.
No. I want
to buy as many as I can get.
I want a
buy
4
as many as I
pack.
can get. Yeah,
I want a 4 pack.
So
I'll find out.
definitely,
I'll
when
buy
you
'em
come
all.
back around, I
Yeah,
am gonna
buy
get
'em all.
you this pickle whiskey.
I'll try it. I'll try it.
I'll get you a couple of shots.
Okay. I want to give Scott the floor for a minute. He just joined. So what's up, buddy? How are you?
Haircut, look at that.
What's
I was
up
out in
with
the
his red
shop.
face?
What? What?
Your face is red. Look.
You're kind of red.
Yeah, you're a little bit red in the face, but it's probably just cold.
I gotta adjust that saturation on my camera there.
Oh yeah, sure.
No, I was out in the shop working on some stuff, and I totally forgot we had a live
Somebody
tonight.
saturated.
That's right.
I wanted to come in and say hey.
Hey.
Glad you joined.
Hey.
I'm enjoying
Ying, oh, you know what? That's good. It's not great. It's not great, but it's
the
good.
best dollar you can spend on a beer.
Yeah. No, it's not.
Yeah, I wish it was $1.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
not
Yingling? Did he say Yingling?
Yingling Hershey's Porter Stout.
Oh,
You paid more than
it was all
$1
right.
for Yingling?
It's okay. It's okay.
It's like $12 a 6-pack.
Mm-hmm.
So, like $2 a bottle, I guess. Right?
So Scott, before you got here, Mike and I were talking. We're going to do another POTA at Galveston Island State Park on January 1st.
Okay.
So put that on your calendar right now, buddy.
All right.
Because you're not that far from there. And I'm going to get Frank to come down too. So the 4 of us will come. And Raven can come. Well, no, she's going to be somewhere else, she said. But you're still invited, Raven.
I appreciate it.
Anybody else who wants to come into town and you want to come down to Texas on New Year's, feel free. We will. I've done a happy hour on New Year's Eve the last 2 or 3 years in a row. We will probably do that again. We'll see. Maybe.
I'll
don't
be
know.
free.
So happy hours on New Year's Eve are fun. I start them at like 10 p.m. Texas time, maybe 10:30 p.m. Texas time, and we go for about 90 minutes until it. So we bring in the New Year for the East Coast, for the Central Time Zone, and I think maybe one time we've stayed until California was there, but usually we don't wait on those guys. They're really slow.
Sorry, Josh.
So.
No.
Hey, we closed the band, man.
Yeah, John.
Sorry,
yeah.
Chuck.
Yeah, Chuck's out there. Hey, CQ from last year, man. CQ from last year.
I just made a brand new antenna. Can anyone hear me?
You could totally make like the Frequency movie with Chuck and New Year's Eve because you're talking to the past, right? So,
I'm running my boat anchor. Radio. I just built it.
Hey, check out Scott real quick.
From last year.
Scott needs 5 more subscribers. 4 more subscribers.
Look at that. I was live, too.
all right. Hey, drop that link in the chat, Scott. We just broke 10K for TO.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah?
And we'll do the same. You only need 4. Drop
4
that
away
link in the
from
chat,
10K,
dude.
Yeah.
Whoa! Oh, that's done.
That's done.
We already breathed too much for that to happen.
So,
hit refresh.
Kevin, KN6IIW, thank you for the super chat, buddy.
There's another one there.
Okay, Frank is sharing the link to your channel in the chat.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't think I've got I don't have moderator rights on your channel, so.
Oh, I love this. We're doing We're doing it live.
We're doing it live.
I'm doing it live.
Mr. B style, man.
Yeah, I've been waiting a while to hit 10K,
Yeah.
so this will be a pivotal moment. I wanted to share with you guys.
Let's do it.
Where's the
Suspense is
barbecue?
killing me.
Scott, you're talking about a
it'll
barbecue.
last.
Yeah, I actually was talking about doing a barbecue. We hit 10,000 here. Have some of you guys come down and maybe do a live stream and let everybody watch the antics while we're celebrating this milestone for me. Look at that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do hey guys. Oh, there it is, right there.
Keep it
Thank
going.
you very much.
Yeah.
Very much. Wow,
So we're gonna do POTA on January 1st, Scott. But when I come back down to Galveston again after Hamcation, we're gonna be going to the Houston Ham Fest, and we should plan a thing for that weekend.
Yeah,
we'll do the Houston Ham Fest on Friday or Saturday, and we should plan something for Saturday night. We can come back to Galveston, or we can hang out at your neck of the woods, whatever. We
got to do something big for that.
Yeah,
they haven't done that for 2 years now, right?
Correct. Yes. Correct. Yeah.
If you ask Mike, I've got a pretty sizable yard that's built for entertainment, and I've got plenty of smokers and barbecue pits and stuff.
How far are you from Rosenberg?
Like 10 miles.
Okay. Are you west or east of Rosenberg?
North and east.
North. Okay, so
you go up 59 to Highway 6, where Sugarland is.
Yeah.
Right down Highway 6.
Okay.
I'm right. And then,
So I'm like an hour and a half east of Galveston's, an hour and a half east of Rosenberg. So it takes me 90 minutes to get there in the morning, and then get back in the evening. So yeah, that'd be great. If you're like 10 miles, perfect. Let's do that Saturday after the Ham Fest.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
No, I don't. We bought this house for entertaining people, and we wanted to host parties and stuff. So
Deb's in my room.
Kind of built for that.
Houston Ham Fest in March, boys.
Is that a big one? How big is it?
It's not big. It's
not
a
big.
It's
they're
a
trying
good
to make it big, but
yeah, we're trying to grow it. But
we went to Baytown. This has got to be bigger than that. I mean,
barely.
It's gonna be tough.
Honestly,
Baytown was huge.
It's called Houston Ham Fest, but it's in Rosenberg. It's not actually in Houston.
Where Rosenberg is.
It's southwest of Houston.
Mike, when we go down to Brazos Bend, when we X off the freeway, we're in Rosenberg, basically.
Dude, when I have no clue where I am when we're driving. You guys, Houston's a little bit bigger than Detroit.
A little bit.
Houston.
And I live 70 miles north of Houston, so I don't actually get to Houston very often at all.
Yeah. I go around Houston when I'm driving to Galveston.
Yeah.
Isn't it all just like straight roads when you go through Texas? Everything is just a straight
Dude,
road.
it's annoying as hell.
No,
Everything
we
is
don't
a
have those...
farm-to-market road, and they all have numbers. So there's like 1836 and 712 and 1, and name a number. I think
math is
31 that goes through Huntsville here.
Math is the universal
no rhyme or
language.
reason.
It's the universal
it's not
language.
Like they progressively get
it's
higher
easy.
as you go north, or something. They don't go in any logical direction. Like, so basically, when I moved to Texas, I was working 30 miles north of Houston in the Woodlands, Conroe. You know, that'll make sense to people who live in this area. But, shit, I lost what I was going to say.
All about the numbers.
There's no direct route to get from where I worked to my house without taking I-45.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no there's no roads that just
interstate.
run north-south. There's no roads that just run east and west.
45 is north-south. And 70.
Shut up.
45.
The freeway.
75 is north-south. It's just east of 45.
The freeway is the only artery that you can take to get anywhere.
That's not true.
You cannot. Yes, you can take Bob's Road 47 miles that way.
Well, yeah.
And then take some other farm to market road that way, and then there's no, trust me. It's I love you, Texas. Your roads are backwards and wrong and everything.
Well, our traffic is a hell of a lot better than Detroit is, so take that for what it's worth.
You have no.
Just saying.
You have no bearing of reason to even make that
traffic
statement.
is terrible.
I've driven in both states in both areas, so how is that not reason for that?
But you guys can shoot an AR-15. Wait a minute. But you guys can shoot an AR-15, and I can't. So let's just.
I can shoot an AR-15.
Let's just put an AR-15.
AR-15 in my backyard.
You can. I mean, you can, but
you can, but
thank you.
You'd only do it once, though.
Right. So let's just put this in perspective here, Mike.
Look, if your car's fast enough, I'm just saying.
Right. Yeah.
Don, now you know why we moved out of the People's Republic of Connecticut.
That's right. I told you. I'm planning on it.
AA5DD. Take him to Detroit. That's from that movie, Kentucky Fried Movie? Is that what that was from? Take him to Detroit. These two are drunk and they don't care. These are drunk and they do care.
Actually, Detroit has had quite the renaissance over the last 10 years or so.
They're all wearing powdered wigs and playing the harpsichord.
It's kind of hipster. It's
nice. Yeah.
I don't go down there. I don't care about Detroit. I don't care about Houston. I care about living in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, Kentucky Fried Movie. I can't believe anybody's seen that but me.
I can quote a couple things, but we're not going to say them on the stream.
No. There's that's a great movie.
Insensitive movie.
Yes, it was. What was the A Fistful of Yen, which was a combination of Enter the Dragon with Bruce Lee and A Fistful of Dollars with Clint Eastwood. So it's called A Fistful of Yen, and it was this like 20-minute skit about this guy that was just imitating Bruce Lee. It was freaking hilarious. Very, very.
I ever got that far in that movie.
Unpolitically correct. If you get easily offended, do not go watch this. It's freaking awesome.
It's not up
Kentucky
to today's standards.
No, it's not. It's like Blazing
why it's
Saddles would never be made today. So
Like every other great Mel Gibson movie.
This
oh
guy's got
boy.
through watching
Dude,
The Man in the High Castle. That was pretty fantastic.
Oh, that was
excellent.
that was pretty
was
good.
excellent.
Yeah.
You loved
I
it. You
couldn't get
hated it. It
Meg
was
into
weird. It was
season 2.
interesting.
It is
Didn't
weird.
the end of it aggravate you though, Scott?
It
I had
did.
I had to go look up the ending and find out what actually
was
happened. When I
rushed.
saw the ending, I was like,
Yeah.
"What did I just watch?"
I
4
did the
seasons
same
here
thing.
watching this.
Mm.
I was very angry at the end of that.
Yeah,
Well,
but not as
apparently you
angry as
got-
I
you-
was at the end of Lost.
Apparently,
Oh
you have to-
yeah,
you have to
don't even
refer to
start
the
me
book.
on Lost.
Same thing. Don't get me started on Lost.
I
Don't get me
watch
started on
Lost.
Let's not go down that road.
However, we just watched Wednesday. If you guys have not seen that yet,
I just saw an advertisement for that today, and I saw the little
Watch
clip I
it.
saw for it. I'm like, that looks kind of good.
Fan-freaking-tastic.
That looks
Watch
kind of
it. It
good.
was-
Yeah.
I just binged watch
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So I'll give a hot shout out to Don N5SKT on my after chats on Saturdays. We always end up late night start talking about videos and shows, and he recommended I check out Peripheral, which is on
Yes.
Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's good.
Yeah.
I started watching that
Good.
last night.
I
seen
still
that.
haven't gotten. Is that good?
My wife's like, she's already bugging me to go watch more of it because we're watching it
Yeah,
together.
they're
It's good.
dropping 1 episode a week on Prime, Josh.
It's well, that's the worst for us. That's
What's
we
it?
hate
What's
that.
it? What's it about?
It's
I mean, just give a
slightly-
very
it's-
high
it's-
level overview.
It's slightly in the future, and they have this VR capability that what's her name? Chloe. She's a blonde actress. She's been in a lot of stuff. She was
Okay.
Hit Girl in
Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass.
Oh yeah.
I
So,
enjoyed
okay.
that.
She
first
Yeah,
she
movie.
so
plays
it's like-
she plays like a really good first person shooter
Okay.
person, and they give her like this VR headset that allows her to be like basically there in the moment and being
Huh.
able to fight and all that stuff, and then all kinds of interesting things happen. It's really good.
Yeah, it's,
You're talking about Amazon
it's
Prime.
like
if you,
VR time travel though.
Well,
Yeah.
don't give. I didn't want to give that away. I didn't want to give that part
Yeah.
away. That's
no,
the
that's
best
fine.
part
That's
of
fine.
it.
That's a good. Yeah,
Yeah.
If you haven't seen, what's that new one with Galaxy, the Guardians of the Galaxy guy,
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt.
You're talking
What's the-
about Terminal List.
Terminal List. That is
Yeah.
badass.
Is that good?
That and they're
haven't
doing a
seen that
second
yet.
season. Go
What's it
go
about?
watch.
Yes, I love.
He's
the
a Navy
Terminal List.
SEAL.
It was amazing.
Oh,
He's
okay,
a
I'll
Navy
check it out.
SEAL. He's a
Yeah.
Navy SEAL, and his team gets killed, and it's a conspiracy. I'm just gonna. That's all I'm gonna say. It's based on. Hey Josh, it's based on a book that Chris from Buddy Poll says is awesome.
Oh, cool.
He's like, oh
The
yeah,
book's
go
on
read
Audible,
the book.
yeah.
So yeah. In fact, it's a series of books. The guy has like 6 or 8 books in the series. So yeah.
I just finished watching the last episode of Andor today. That's a really good Star Wars show.
I haven't seen that yet.
Basically,
So-
think bank heist in Star Wars.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Terminal List was really, really, really good.
Yeah, Terminal List was great. Yeah,
Yeah.
and Chris Pratt did a really good job, I thought. So
Me and Rams watched it. He liked it.
Harry Bolognese, if I'm saying that right. Seriously, that's what his name
Bolognese.
says.
It's
Bolognese. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you being out there. He says streamers Indica or Sativa tonight.
That's
I don't-
Jason's acting like he doesn't
That
know
is
what that
Delta
means.
8.
I don't know what that
guys.
means.
That is
What
Delta
was the
8.
question?
Go ahead, Mike.
Hang on. What?
Indica or Sativa?
Hybrid.
Hybrid. There we go.
shit.
There's not
Hybrid.
tacky hybrid.
I don't know
do
what
it.
that is.
Somebody
It's
give me
Delta
a.
Don't
worry. Come on.
Somebody give me a black Sharpie, Mike. A marker.
Is that the 420 friendly terms? Because
Well, those are the
That's
streams.
Delta 8, Jason.
They're not
Scientific.
so
It's
much
Delta 8? Okay,
terms,
okay.
But,
Delta 8.
a
It says
friend
stream-
told me that
he
there
says-
are more strains than,
he says
you know.
streamers. I'm thinking live stream. I'm like, is that software? I mean, what is that? I don't know what that is.
Yep, it's
Delta
software.
Delta 8 is the stuff that you can go out here and get in
I know what
Alabama
Delta 8 is.
legally.
I know what Delta 8 is.
Okay, that's
That
got
wasn't
T.
the
Yeah.
question.
Yeah. I honestly, hey, you know what? We brought up the political angle of this a bit ago. I have zero issue with that. If people want to do that, I think the government should be the absolute last entity that tells you if you're allowed to do that or not. Okay, so go do that if you want to. Don't do it if you want to. I honestly have no interest in it. I don't care.
I think it's terrible
So,
for you.
Yeah. Horrible.
That
It's
might
a
be
gateway
Mike, but
drug.
yeah.
I
don't care. I mean, I honestly like. I am dead serious. I don't care if you want to do it, go do it. I just don't have any interest in it. But that's me.
I would throw out, after 27 years in the fire department, I never met a weed smoker that pissed me off on a call. I can't say that for drunks.
No.
And the other druggies.
Facts.
Correct.
But I've never met anybody. No one ever OD'd on weed.
Unless they mix it with
generally,
PCP.
and
Unless they mix it with
I'm
PCP.
talking
Yeah.
straight weed, and they
Or you'd
never
like to get wet.
they never piss you off. They never piss you off. Somebody smoking spice or crack. I mean, we had Crazy Naked Girl on the
Mike's
stretcher
done. I
screaming
killed
that
Mike.
she was hot and burning up and throwing the sheet off and wanted us to pour water on her. If she had
I've
been
had-
smoking weed, she'd have been chill and fun to hang out with. But no, she was a wackadoodle. I'm not a
I
weed
agree,
guy,
Jim.
but
Wait,
rock
Jim,
on, man.
I fully agree, Jim. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
Weed
don't.
fucks
I
up
just.
oops. I mean,
I-
weed screws up a
I
whole
don't
lot
care.
less people than booze does.
It's. I don't. Yes, agreed with that. I just don't think. I just don't think the government should be regulating such things. That's my only thing.
Agreed.
And
Agreed.
weed shouldn't even be on the list. Yeah.
No, it shouldn't
At
be.
all.
No, it shouldn't.
Tell our
forget to bring
federal
a towel.
lords.
Yeah.
Tell our federal lords about that.
I have told him. Actually.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll tell Biden.
Yeah.
Next time I see him.
No.
He's probably the one hitting the pipe.
He's
the hardest.
probably in California more than he's in
Have you
Texas.
heard
So you
that
go ahead
man
and do
talk?
that.
Have you heard that
my
man
God.
talk?
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's insane.
Oh yeah.
How about those ham radios, guys? Let's get back to ham radio.
No,
Every
it's
corner.
okay. We're good.
Every corner, Chuck.
Frank, you're not even close to 990 subscribers. Quit
I
putting
know.
We can get him to 2,500.
Oh, in 2,500. Here we go.
2,500, baby. Here we go. Everybody wants a piece
All
of the
about
pie.
that.
tonight.
It's what I
Zero.
paid for my 1967 Ford Mustang when I turned 16. Let's do it.
I'm
Guys,
almost done.
breaking news out of Canada. Does anyone know where Tofina, Canada is? They just had a
No.
4.8 earthquake. I know that's
No, that's
not
not
for them.
That's not
Oh,
okay.
really?
0.8.
All right.
That's
That
nothing.
would get me
numbers.
out of bed. That would get me out of bed.
Putting up the
I would
W
wake
there.
up. I would wake up
Yeah,
I would
at
wake
a
up, yeah.
4.8.
All right. All right. So back to our normal discussion.
69, Frank?
I'm gonna send Tio and Scott a bill after the stream is over for letting them break 10K on my
for
stream.
the sub
but-
bumps.
Yeah.
Fellas, I'm
My-
gonna
my
and ladies,
return
I'm
bill.
gonna bail. We have a stream in the morning. I'm
Yeah.
old. I had a great time.
Hey, we've been going for 2 hours, so we probably should call it anyway. But this has been really fun.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I need to
Fun,
go
guys.
catch up on my criminal minds. Yeah, I forgot that it's
Gosh.
New season.
Murderinos,
My
man.
soap.
Shout out to
Yeah.
my murderinos.
That's right. Thank you guys for joining. Go watch Josh's channel tomorrow night and win an antenna.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
And,
yeah.
hopefully. And
Well,
I'll have a
how
live.
many, 13 antennas, 15 antennas, something
13
like that,
antennas,
yeah.
a lot
13
of kits
antennas.
from Coffee and Ham Radio, as well as K6ARK, Buddy Stick, and Chameleon.
Buddy
Awesome.
Stick,
Sweet.
Awesome.
Cool.
Coffee and Ham
Sweet.
Radio's antennas are awesome. K6ARK is awesome. It's all
Or
awesome.
Buddy Pool.
It's all great. Yeah.
And always remember, if you don't win one, you can buy one.
Well,
That's right.
We'll
Hey,
definitely,
there you go.
we'll definitely be
Is that
talking
an
about
option?
that. We'll definitely be talking about
Why
that. that's for
why
sure.
buy one for this price when you can get two for the exact same price two times?
That's right.
That's right.
So, yeah. So yeah, thank you for joining everybody tonight. This was really fun. I really enjoyed doing these. A week from what's today? A week from today, on December 2nd, I am going to be hosting my first ever European happy hour. So I've invited Callum,
9 a.m.
and it's going to be at 2 p.m. Texas time, so I get to start drinking early that day. But
boy.
I'm
Nice.
Callum and Chris, 2E0UKH, and they have invited a bunch of their friends over there in Europe. UK, Colin from Scotland is said he would join us. And I think I've got like 8 or 10 or 12 people that are going to join. So we're going to do a European happy hour. You guys are welcome to join. It's going to be at 2 p.m. on a Friday. And I told Frank about it, and he's like,
What
"Oh,
day?
dude, I'm
What
taking
day is
a week
I could
from
probably
today.
do that.
A week from today.
I'm technically
I'm-
European,
I'm
so
going to guess that you're probably available, Mike. Frank said he was taking off work. So USA people
I
are
might
invited.
join.
Frank, you're still sharing your screen, by the way.
Technically,
Oh,
I'm
they're gonna-
European too.
Are
But
they gonna
yeah,
be
so
joining
your
from
email.
the pub.
Yeah, European happy
email.
hour on this channel a week from today, 2 p.m. Texas time,
Great
which
idea.
is
That's a great
which
idea.
is 2000 UTC. So That's gonna be
Sounds
fun.
fun.
That's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to go get some like Boddington's beer or something like that.
Oh, good call.
And
Boddington's is good.
and honor of the English guys
Boddington's.
over there.
Young's double chocolate.
So,
Young and a Boddington's banana bread. You mix them together.
Yeah.
Score.
I've never mixed them together, but I've had
So
the banana
good.
bread. It's good.
Yep.
So yeah.
The Boddington's double chocolate
So,
or Young's double chocolate and the Boddington's
Young's double chocolate. Yeah.
I'm gonna bring
banana
the
bread.
fish. I'm gonna bring the fish and chips.
So good.
I'm
Fish
thinking
and chips is good.
They
Awesome.
want to know if Andy Callie's going to be on
Irish
your...
Andy
Car
Callie
bomb.
is. Yeah,
He
Andy
did happy
Callie's been invited. Andy's going to be there.
Andy Callie's
So-
actually already firsted the chat.
He's already there.
I haven't even put up the stream yet, and he's already
Yeah,
first.
it's already there. It's already happened. It's just in the code.
So, yeah, it's in the code. Yeah, it probably is. So. Hey guys, seriously, thank you to everybody for joining tonight. This is always a fun stream. I love doing this. Happy Black Friday. Happy weekend. Go watch Josh's stream tomorrow night, and I'm going to stream something on Sunday. I've got a couple of things I'm looking at. I haven't decided what yet, but we're going to do something. So we'll be back here.
Hope
Sunday
you got
night.
deals.
So
Get them deals.
yeah, hope you got deals. Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. So 73 to all, and everyone have a good night.
Bye,
Say goodbye.
everybody.
Bye.
See ya.